Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, take a seat. Take a seat. Chill out, chill out. Let your mind rest. Let your conscience be free. Welcome on in. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Hit that like button when you come in, or you can wait till the spirit hits you. However you want to rock it is fine. Welcome in. You're in the bushes. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing today? Oh, I'm tired today. Um, yeah, I'm tired. So I'm gonna try to get on through this with some energy. But let's go ahead and get into it. How we gonna get into it? Let's see who's already in the building, in the house, in the place to be. Hey, SK Lee, Justin's mom, Sharon. Hey, Diane, D, Bryn, Michelle, Mimi, OG. Life with Alex, Steve. Hey, SC Johnson, and Sharon. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Welcome in. So let's how we gonna do this? Let's see. I need somebody, whoever's already in here. Y'all need to give me the scoop what's going on. I haven't really been on live today. I just kind of hopped on a few minutes ago. Been busy working today, so I have not really been able to know what's happening here and there, but I feel like something has happened. Something has been said about Betty Joe, because that's what I'm talking about. So someone drop in this chat and let me know what's going on. Give me the coffee. Give me the hot brewing coffee so we can go ahead and get this thing started. Because, yes, our agenda today will be, again, on Betty Joe. You saw the thumbnail. So, yeah. So that's where we're going. So I need someone to tell me something. Like I say, I saw bits and pieces. If you don't know, we'll just go with the agenda, and maybe someone will come in later and fill me in on what's happening out here. All right. Thank you, OG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Aunt. Hey, Bible lady. All right. So I guess none of you guys know what's going on so far. All right. So I put out the request later. Maybe somebody know. I know that's right, Bible lady. I'm trying to, like I say, I heard bits and pieces, but hopefully somebody will come in here and tell us what's going on. What's the deal? Oh yeah, we're gonna look at that one, but no, not that. I hopped in on some other stuff. Yeah, we're gonna get into all her videos. All her titles have been clickbait. That's what these women do over here. That especially her and that dang on Chrissy. They love clickbait because that's the only way they can get people to actually come in and want to pay attention to them, which is pathetic. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, that's so pathetic. As many quote unquote subscribers y'all have, you have to use clickbait to get people to come and watch. That's crazy. That's so played out. It's so played out. All right. I'll put the request out later. Let's go ahead and get it going. Again, we doing Rumi, Betty Joe, Ola Olivia, and any other names that y'all may have for. Of course, this is based on the videos and reactions I'm going to be doing. I kept manipulative behavior in there, and that can kind of go with the gaslighting, because again, the clickbait, the gaslighting with the titles and all of that, it's just underhanded tactic, used to influence or control others for personal gain. The gaslighting of her title, videos, so people can come in and feel some kind of way about it, ask questions, so she'll have something to actually talk about. All right, so I was sitting here and I was thinking, and again, this is not something that's not out of the ordinary. So I asked Google, I could have went to chat, but I just asked Google, what is it called when a woman, let me see what I said. What is it called when a woman is desperate for attention from any man? Now, again, this is not something that the average person don't know, but I just like to put it in there and get the definitions from the computer, just to see what they're going to say, how they're going to word it. All right. What is this doing? So there's no single clinical or formal term specifically defined for a woman seeking attention from any man. Depending on the context, people use informal slang, psychological concepts, or descriptive behavior terms like attention-seeking behavior, validation-seeking, or colloquial labels like a pick-me or drama queen. Hey, Teresa. And then they went into breaking it down to the breakdown of what that can mean as well. So that's the fascinating thing about Google. It kind of branches it out. It don't just leave it at one thing. Like some people, they say, "Oh, she's a pick me." Y'all know when I say some people, I'm talking about Betty Joe, when she wants to call everybody else pick me's. Where when you actually keep reading about it, you gain more information about it. So, someone desperate for attention is commonly called an attention seeker. Depending on the specific behavior, they might also be described as an attention hog, grandstander, or drama queen. Psychologically, this is known as attention seeking behavior, which can sometimes be a trait of histrionic personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder if the need for admiration is extreme. So, again, we see that word histrionic personality disorder. We see the word narcissistic personality disorder. So, as I continually try to say over here, we got to keep those words kind of at the forefront. We're talking about her. So, there's a reason I do this, guys, because again, I think some people kind of put themselves in her place, and that's what will kind of spin you out a little bit. But if you can kind of go back to, there's something wrong with her, like when people say there's something wrong with her. Yeah, and again, not diagnosing her, just observations, right? Observations. That's all I got. All right. Hey, Conscious. Hey, Teresa. So those of you coming in, I'll ask the question, what done popped off today? I need someone to get in this chat box and tell me what's going on around here today, because I haven't really been online at all. I've been working. Work is back in effect. So I've been working today. So I just kind of popped in and heard some things about Betty Joe and her choice in men. So who got the hot coffee? Because I need someone to get it to me in this chat so I can see what's going on. All right. So I'm going to keep moving along. We're going to go ahead and get going because, like I stated, I'm a little tired. So I'm going to try to get on through this today. So I think what we're going to do first, initially, what I had planned, I went back to some old video that she did about Joey, and she was in there talking about she loved him and all of that. So we'll roll back around to that another day. I'm going to go ahead and do this vlog that she put out with the gaslight title. And then we're going to go. I caught a little bit of the TikTok last night. We're going to look at a little bit of that. And I want to do them in this order because even though her vlogs are pretty much her TikTok, her lives, she don't separate it because she's just not creative enough to do that. But the TikTok was later on in the evening because her YouTube kept shutting down. So she just ran over there to TikTok. All right. So let's do this. So I haven't looked at this vlog. I kind of perused through it. Y'all know how I do. So I don't know exactly everything she's going to say. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I stated, gaslighting the title. I have to go back to Texas. He did what? Because she was out here possibly, because like I said, I heard bits and pieces and, saw a few posts. So I'm like, what's going on out here? What's going on now with this broad? So that's when I saw this. I was like, yeah, here she go with the gaslight. But she be over here listening and paying attention to. So then she come out with her titles because she have to use the reactors to get her titles. Because if you look at all her titles lately, they actually come from this side of the fence. So she's pretty much, letting it be known once again, again, and again, that she actually be on this side. So she just proves it all the time, right? Hey, Carrie, thank you. Yeah, I need you to drop down in here. I need the coffee because I have not been online today, and I need to know what's going on with Betty Joe and these men. What's going on? If you can give me a quick synopsis, I would appreciate it because I have not been online. Like I stated, I'm working. I was working today. I hopped in. I saw a few posts here in the post, and I'm like, what is happening? What done popped off? So someone can give me a synopsis. Hey, CC Life, what done popped off with this girl? I would appreciate it. Over here, I call it coffee. So what's the hot coffee? All right. What's the hot coffee? All right. So let's go ahead and get this rocking. Damn. I'm tired. Screen. Okay. All right. And again, I'm gonna repeat it again. It's so pathetic that you have to use gaslighting titles to get people's attention. You the motion as you say it, and you this and you that. Ain't nobody got nothing, and this and that without you. So why do you have to use gaslighting titles to get people's attention? Yeah. Even and at this point, everybody pretty much knows is your titles are bullshit. But the mere fact that your little pea brain have to do it is, as per usual with you, pathetic. Oh, and welcome to JC Penney's photo studio. Right? And someone had said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't even got on the dang on thing. Someone had mentioned it in our live before other day about JC Penney's, and I laughed. I was like, you know what? JC Penney's is still around. You're absolutely correct. And we know that's her go-to. Yeah, it was definitely her go-to because this is exactly where she's at. She's at JC Penney's. Okay. So yeah, so go ahead. I mean, get know that. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, she watch everybody's lives on this side. Heaven, welcome in. Okay. Melissa reached out to that Drew guy back in June and told him about the pregnancy, which makes me believe that she did sleep with him around that time. What? Ah, damn it. So let's go back to what I just said in the agenda. You just don't give a damn who you lay up with. Okay, hold up. Go back up. Go back up. He was okay. Wait. He was also arrested today. Possession of who? Listen to me. Who? Okay. Hey, 80%. I retired, enjoying traveling, property, enjoying you. Put one of my favorite actors as we get on a transfer flight. Glad I caught you. Oh, thank you. Where you going, Brian? So I can be jealous. You doing a transfer flight? Yeah. You going somewhere exciting. Where are you going if you don't mind sharing? She said Colin used to toil and kept emphasizing it. She must If also because you really don't have real content, so use clickbait. Yeah. Okay. Okay, wait a minute, Carrie. I'm trying to go back up. Y'all hold the line because I told y'all I want the coffee because I'm trying to see what's going on around here today. Because again, I have not had time to be out here in these streets because unlike folks over on that side, I got to get to my job because that's what pay the mortgage around here. So yeah, hold up, guys, hold the line. What? I know that's right. Them eyes. Michelle. She got JC Penney on standby. Gave him his mugshot is on my community post. Okay. Oh, he got arrested today? Hold the horses. Hold the line. Ooh. That's the shit I'm talking about. Oh, y'all just be on your head tight. Right on your head top. Don't do no bad. That's what happened when you peruse the internet. You're gonna run across many things. And hey, I've known some people that peruse the internet. They done met their husbands and all the things. So I'm not saying absolute nothing. I never do. But it's a matter of you, and again, who you're going to attract. Just like I say about your channel. That's why you have the type of people you have in your chat box because of your energy and the type of person you are. That's the type of men that you attract because you've already stated, Betty Joe, I'm talking to you, that you pick the men. Nobody don't even be oh shit. They don't even be coming for you on the internet. You be picking them. You can't meet nobody in person. You got to hunt them down, reach out to them first on the internet. But you always want to call somebody ugly. Because like I stated before, you don't even believe that in private that you cute. You just say it publicly. Let's see. Let me see. Was that it? Okay, so I go to your community post in a minute. Carrie, thank you for telling me that. I mean, thank you for sharing that because I was trying to figure out what was going on around here today. Hey, Gia. All right, Mimi, he's forward. Let's do I haven't been doing training. Carrie, you here. Private investigator. Hey, thank you, LD. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. She's trying to confuse us about who could be the father. Now, we never care. She's the one started all this. She made the pregnancy test video acting shocked and scared. Exactly. She's made plenty of videos after she tried to settle in that maybe it wasn't Joey. Then she started putting it on Gamer Boy. So she the one did all that. Wasn't nobody else doing all that. And like I said before, if you can go back and find the live if you can, I say, what if it's not either one of them? What if it's a stranger? Another strange man. You know what I'm saying? I said that a while back. Now people want to assume maybe it's Prison Bay. Like, come on. And again, we don't care, but it's just the foolery of it all that people have to have this discussion about you. And don't have to, but that we are. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason people doing it is because of your nasty, trashy mouth, your nasty, trashy demeanor, how you conduct yourself online. And then you always want to say people all in your twat and people this and people that. Well, you put your twat out online. You the one come online taking showers for a D appointment. You the one sit online talking about Dick Dash and all this. You do all that. You do all of that. I've told you about this digital footprint. Now everybody going back, pulling up old lives and all this and that on you because of the digital footprint. So you imagine what your kids can see. This is what has been my conversation over here. But you just don't care. So don't keep telling me or not telling me or saying in your life, I love my kids. I love my kids. No, you don't. Because if anything, the first thing you're going to think about is what you putting out here on this internet for them to see. Okay. Like I stated, I went and looked at some videos today from October of last year and the things you were saying and leaving your kids with Joey and all this stuff you have going on. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see. Gamer Bay is the SA registry. Shit, Lord have mercy. The big thing for me is Gamer Boy was on probation and has an ankle monitor on. She knew he was arrested for X. And I said, again, those of you that was in here, the regular Pomo tribe, I remember I said a lot, maybe last week. And I said, guys, I think she running from him. Something popped off, and that's part of her running from Texas as it relates to him. Now, we know everything else she running from, but I believe she was running from him. I pride myself on when I think about things and I just really give it some thought. And when I finally say it, because that's something I have thought about. Because she really was not trying to talk about him at all. Once that last time she said she wasn't going to talk about him again, she didn't. And y'all know how she lies. She said she ain't going to talk about somebody and she do. But she was not talking about him. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, LD Brown. Thank you. So that's why she was saying she got to go back to Texas. This is some boo. Oh, Jesus. And she had these men around her kids. But she said that too in the throwback I was going to do today. Because someone questioned her, which people question all the time. But in this throwback, someone questioned her like they always do. Why are you letting these men be around your kids? I trust them. I trust them. I have good, I can see, I can feel when somebody is not good. I can try. Really? But again, this is why I feel like I do about you, because this is shit I'm talking about. Every man you done brought around your kids got some bullshit on their record. Because you gonna want to float out to the internet and pick up men. Don't no background checks. They at your house less than 24 hours after you chatting with them online. They at your house less than 5 hours. But you a good mom though. Man, these women out here, I promise. And this is why you can't ever make me feel bad about not having kids and not wanting kids, because we got women out here like her. What you got to say about that? Those of you that so want to downtrodden against women that don't want to have kids. But look at the women, some of the women that do have kids, like this one right here. And then she's sitting up here cheesing and smiling for a photo shoot on the day of her firstborn son's birthday. She just had to schedule it for the day of his birthday. All the fucking days on the calendar, that's the date you pick. You ain't doing shit else, so there's open availability for you. So you decide to pick the day of your son's birthday. He physically abused those kids. Now this news. Ain't no telling what else happened. I hope this baby comes out looking just like Liv's Buck2 daddy. She's 9 as her dad. And then that throwback I was going to do too, she talked about Joey. Oh, remember when he was there? He reminds me of how he's doing Kalani, like with my daddy. My daddy wouldn't let my feet touch the ground. He is so good with Kalani. Daddy, daddy, daddy. You want to go with daddy? You want to go with daddy? She was so happy to be seeing daddy and mommy all at the same time. I'm going to go back and show it, not today, but yeah. Yeah, and it just shows her whole demeanor and how she's thinking. And she kept saying, "Well, Joey is up here now, so that kind of lightens the load. I got somebody here with me," because that's all she wants, is somebody to be there with her. Again, is why she ran to California. One of the reasons, because she wants her mama to be there helping her, which I think we're gonna see today in this TikTok. Yeah. She said if they act up, they'll go on child support. That's why those men don't come around. She's dangerous. She ain't finna put nobody on child support. That requires paperwork. That requires actually going through with the problem. Okay, let me back up. Now I'm not sure if they're doing it online or not. So you got to go on there, fill out all the paperwork. You got to go to court. You got to do all the things. She don't want to do that. She don't want to do nothing. Unless it's going to, like this photo shoot, something that's going to make her look good. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you remember Brian? Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't vet any of me. No, she don't. I just say they be over there within the first 5 hours. Yeah, damn, or 24, they be right over there. And we know they do, because even with Cat Daddy, he was over there just like that, over there on Valentine's. She had just started talking to him, and he over there Valentine's night. Yeah. She's very sinister. She's really mad with her own kids because she don't really care about them. She doesn't want those dudes to have any sorts of rights, so she stay in control. She doesn't go for child support. Yeah, but I feel like she don't go for child support because she don't want to do the paperwork. Yes, she's running from multiple things, being evicted, gamer boy, CPS, feds, and her own demons. Right. Hey, Mar. She chose not to be on board. Yeah. She chose not to be on it. She chose not to have them use it. There's no excuses for none of this. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so now I kind of know what's going on. Oh, yeah, I think he do, Conscious. Cat Daddy, I think he do. Because remember she said something about calling his PO? Remember when she got mad because he came on live? Uh-huh. Yeah. He had one too. And that's why he didn't really come back out and say nothing else.
Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl, Liv, and AJ, and Kailani. Say hi. We are at... Okay, cool. We're getting our pictures done. So, yeah, that's what it's giving. Let me show y'all. Here it is. And, so...
Why does her stomach, hold on, let me get this down. I need y'all to tell me why her stomach look like that. I mean, I know we've been saying that, but the dress is tight. Number one, it's not even maternity dress. She can't even buy maternity clothes. But why does her stomach look long like that? And she's 9 months pregnant. Like I've never, I ain't like I pay attention to pregnant women like that. But I think that would caught my, well, I don't know if I should say it like that, but I don't know why does her stomach look like that? That's just a question. Why is it long like that, guys? I thought it's supposed to be kind of brown and poking out. She's tall. I swear for God, I had a nightgown just like that when I had my oh, cheap dress she done got for Fashion Nova, the cheap stuff off Fashion Nova. If she got child support, then those ex-cons get the right for visitation. Those kids need not to be around them. Them kids are between a hard rock and a place, or a place hard rock, whatever you want to call it, because it ain't no better being around her. She had that hanging belly before she was pregnant. Yep, you right, Conscious. So it just made it worse, huh? Because that right there, it's like all the way down here. Like again, most women is poking. It just, ooh. Let me see. Somebody told me today. Dang, we was talking about somebody being built bad. What did they call them? Dang, I forgot the terminology they use. That cracked me up today in that damn meeting because I be cutting up in meetings. I forgot what they said. Yeah, that's not. I'm sorry, and I know she don't have no fashion sense, but she don't, and everybody don't. But girl, you could at least bought a maternity dress. One maternity dress wouldn't have killed you, Liv. They have plenty of cute maternity clothes out there. That actually would have not killed you to do that. This is horrible. The earrings are not cute either, not to me.
Wish us luck. I do not feel like taking pictures right now, but
nobody told you to take.
I do what I do. Okay, guys, so we're done. She was not cooperating. What, baby?
And why is she putting that beef tallow on her face? Look at her skin. Y'all probably can't really see it that good, but her skin is horrible. I ain't gonna say horrible, but her skin is not shiny and smooth. But that beef tallow, who told her to put beef tallow on her face? And then you go do this photo shoot with the same hairstyle you've been wearing. Why couldn't you change your hairstyle up for the photo shoot? You wear the same hairstyle every day with these little devil horns sticking out on the side. Why didn't you change it up? It's like you don't look no different. You wearing the same style makeup, same hairstyle, same cheap clothes. It's nothing different. Your photo shoot's supposed to look different than your everyday wear, your everyday look. Yeah, so who told her to put beef tallow on her face? It's too regular for maternity. Yeah. Yeah, I know she can't, but they make, cute maternity. You couldn't buy. There we go, damn EB. You know. That's exactly what he said too in the meeting because I be busy saying shit I don't need to be saying. I was talking about somebody I need to be talking about. But yeah, exactly what he said. Yes, that's what it is. You picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, maternity. Your maternity shoot's supposed to be. You doing a photo shoot. It's supposed to look different than what you normally look like. Like, no. It's the baby and it's hanging on for dear life. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing they will do at a photo shoot. They will smooth your skin out because when you look at her skin right there, you can definitely see, and you can also know that she used those filters because her skin be looking nice and smooth in them filters. Yep. So yeah, so that lets you know right there her makeup because she used that cheap makeup. Yeah, that she's not using a good quality makeup to really smooth her skin out. Yeah, got a million wigs, didn't wear one. There you go, hey boo. There you go, right there. Yeah. She tries, but it's never given. It's always an epic fail, right? Can't get right. Body made wrong. That's that's what we're gonna be using that over here too. BMW. That's exactly what he said too. We're gonna start saying that BMW. Oh boy, that shit right there cracked me up. Oh my god. Oh boy, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna start calling her that too. Come on, Heaven, me right there. I don't want one. I'm gonna be hell. She could have took them pictures at home. She could have took them at the crib, right? With your phone, because you can get good pictures on your phone. I don't care if you have I'm an Android person. We get good pictures. But you can still do your own little photo shoot at the house, because I've been seeing people taking their Androids and iPhones and doing wedding photo shoots, like actually doing photo shoots at the wedding. That's how good the pictures are coming out. We used that back in the day. See, you know what? I had never heard it until today. I've heard many things, but I had never heard BMW body made raw. Oh boy, we just add that to the list. BMW 7 Series. What you doing over there? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, AJ was a really good boy. AJ's gonna get a good treat. No, not her. Look at the pictures right now.
She's always pinning these kids up against each other. Always. It was no need. She's always saying that, oh, Kalani wasn't a good girl. AJ was. Oh, AJ is a crybaby. Kalani is not. That's not what you do. You don't pin kids up against each other. They're two totally different human beings. And then one get a treat and one don't. She's 2 at a photo shoot. How do you think she's gonna act? She's horrible. She is so horrible. And who told her these earrings go with this dress? Because they both pink with these devil horns sticking outside your head. Girl.
It was... I don't know why she wasn't listening. She's usually such a good girl.
No.
Okay, stop crying. Stop crying.
Yes, T.
Look how fake that is.
Oh,
AJ, stop.
God.
Can you do it? Can you do a twirl? Can you do a twirl for me? I have you on camera. Put your skirt down. Put your skirt down. And do a spin. Do a spin for mommy. No. Yeah, she's usually such a good girl. And AJ, you look so nice. So handsome. I don't know. Maybe she feels like the baby's coming. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Like I said, AJ, sit down, baby. She's usually such a good girl. You want a hug? You don't want to hug mommy? You want a lollipop? Okay.
Well, I'm glad you thought it was beautiful, but I don't think it's beautiful. I think it could have been sized up. She could have got a maternity dress even for the summer, because they do make summer maternity dresses. Yeah, that's what I think, but again, everybody got their own thoughts about it, right? Yeah, we all know she's pregnant as hell, but they also make maternity clothes for women that's pregnant as hell, and you doing a photo shoot. A tight dress is not going to make you feel cool. Okay, but again, that's her style, and we just giving our opinion on what it looks like to us. So, that's where we at with that. Yeah. All right.
See, now she's gonna she took a nap and everything.
And then what? Okay.
Everything. I don't know.
Do you have a lollipop in your purse?
No, I don't have a lollipop right. Like I said, no, I don't have a lollipop. She's usually a really good girl.
Why you have to make a whole video about her whole attitude or her behavior?
Yeah, you tell grandma you're being a really good boy. High five.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then,
A good high five.
and then later on, you're gonna see how you talk to him. This is the roller coaster thing with her. She hype him up, get him up here on a level 10 of happiness, and then she shoot him right back down. By the way she talked to him. Stop it. You didn't need to do a whole to-do about this. You didn't have to say nothing about their behavior. Just do your videos. There wasn't nothing else you can talk about besides their behavior. They're kids. They're gonna act up. Stop saying she's usually good. She's growing up. And she's actually really starting to be very defiant. She's always telling you no. So you think if she come out in public, she's just gonna tighten up like a little soldier? No, she's not. So you keep talking about it, making her feel some kind of way, is not gonna change it.
Okay, AJ, okay. Okay, then stop crying if you want a lollipop. You don't want to stop crying. AJ, come here. Listen, you gotta listen the whole time we're here. Sit on your butt. Anyway, I'll show you guys the pictures. I need to find where to eat. I'm really hungry. Okay, y'all. So I'm here. We just got up. The kids are eating their cereal. Here, AJ comes to say hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi. He loves showing you his bald head. His hair's already growing back though, y'all. See how fast it grows? Y'all, yesterday was a hot mess. We got some good pictures, but the kids, I swear, Kailani, she's always, your head is so warm. Kailani is such a good baby, but I don't know, she be having her moments. You know, she's a female.
And Kaylani was being a bad girl at the pictures. I was being a good boy.
Yeah, he was being a good boy. And Kailani was.
See, I don't like that. But this is what she do. She do it a lot. You pay attention to it. She pinned them up against each other. I mean, she's not being a bad girl. She's being who she's growing into, because actually she's going to be a lot like you. But, you know, all this, he's saying this and you, and the next thing you know, he a crybaby. He's annoying. He's this, he's that, because he's so busy trying to get your approval all the time. And this is only going to get worse as he gets older, because he's so happy to say that. That's crazy. Because she shouldn't even be saying stuff like that in front of them at all. At all. Look at the damn Marilyn Monroe. And then look at this little champagne bottle back here. This room looks like nothing that's set up for little baby, toddlers or baby. It's not set up for them. It's all set up for her.
Being a bad girl. Yeah, but it's okay. All right, so now I'm about to edit, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done. Baby. We got lollipops because Kailani pee-peed in her potty.
And guys, I helped her.
You did help her. He sure did. He encouraged her to get on the potty. Good job, AJ.
And I
You did help her.
And I push her underwear down. And I take her pants off. And I hold her iPad, and then her walking and going potty.
That's right. You did a great.
That's a damn shame. But that's what, this is kind of what the scenario is going to be. We won't be around to see it. But she going to be out in them streets, and he going to be at home with the kids. Okay? That's what it's going to be. And she thought that was cute that he's pulling down her pants and then the potty in the room. Why isn't the potty in the bathroom? That's so gross. Then look at all this stuff stacked up. This little cramped up space, and this is not it. This is just not it. Poor little AJ. I just wish he really had somebody else he can have in his corner outside of that house. I really do. I really wish he had somebody else that can actually be around him sometime, because this is going to be a hot mess. Poor thing. Yeah, he pulled her pants off. He pulled her diaper down. He put on the potty. He gave you the whole spiel. He told you exactly how it went down. And she's sitting up. What was she doing the whole time? Yeah. So yeah, this is the start of it though, guys. He's gonna be that one, and you see them stories where the one sibling, since the Web3 not around to be used. Yeah, he's gonna have to do it. So he's gonna be the one getting Kalani and this other little sister together for school, and getting them cereal and this and that, because she gonna be too busy doing whatever she got going on. You see how she run him now? Go get me this, go get me that, go get me this, go get me that. She already doing it. Yeah. That's going to be that type of setting. That's why I wish he had somebody else he can go spend time with, so he can kind of see the difference in the two different households. Yeah. Yep. Yep, she getting him ready to change diapers for the new kid. Yep. Weird that a grown pregnant woman with 2 kids is in an apartment of her own. Yep. Working at 14 to care for siblings, sad. Hey, Sam. Well, the poor kid wants attention so bad from his mom, he'll be a little man. Yeah, he'll do whatever because he's gonna get that positive attention from her by being a little helper. Yeah, because you see how he's smiling right there. He's so happy. He's so happy because she's a yo-yo. She goes up and down with him. Because here later we go hear her talking crazy to him. Her manic, her little episodes and her personality, how it flip-flops and goes up and down. That's what these kids gonna have to deal with. That's what they're gonna have to deal with. Well, what they have been dealing with, but it's gonna continue. Yeah, because that's just who she is. Yeah. You don't have the mental capacity of being an adult. He's doing more than what you did. But the party in the room, I don't. What's gonna make her want to go use the potty in the room? Like, you go in the bathroom, he goes in the bathroom to use the restroom. Why is she having to use the potty in the room? That's not gonna help her. She needs to go where everybody else go, the normal place to go to potty. Why is the potty in this cramped up room? Because you don't want to get your lazy ass up and go take her in the bathroom? Well, but you have plenty of energy when it come down to things for you, including dealing with men.
Job, and that's why you guys got lollipops. Because Kailani pee-peed in the potty.
And I helped her.
That's right. Very
Listen.
good job. Kailani, good job pee-peeing in the potty, okay?
Guys. My hair growing.
Your hair is growing. It looks good like that.
It's going really fast.
It is growing really fast. You're right. It looks great, AJ. Okay, guys. Hi. Good morning. It is
Good morning, guys.
a new day.
A new day.
I just got up.
Me too. I just got up too.
AJ, don't go behind me, please. I don't like when you do that.
What?
I am still pregnant. Very, very, very pregnant. No, you don't go potty on there. Very, very, very pregnant and very, very, very tired. My hair looks a mess. I look a mess. Girl, I have so much to do today. So I wanted to come and finish this vlog. I am waiting to finish my room up. Okay, let's talk. The baby's coming this week, okay? Sometime this week or maybe the beginning of next week. My due date is, okay, I don't want to hold this phone. I'm sick of holding the phone. My due date is, drum roll please. My due date is August 1st. So that is this Saturday coming up. What happened?
So why do y'all think, they ain't wash their ass, but get up doing, look at her. Ain't did wash, they ain't putting in. She's sitting around like this all day. Literally, she's setting this gown all day. I believe it now. Someone say that there's scheduled days for baths. I really believe it. Because this is exactly what she did all day, sitting this dirty gown. Why do y'all think she decided to tell the due date all of a sudden? What do y'all think? Because there's always a motive to what she does. So why do y'all think that she decided to tell the due date now? Yeah, see, that's what I want to know, S.C. Johnson. Why do you guys think she's telling people now? You know, that's one of the first things that came to my mind, y'all girl. She found out the due date because she never knew. Because she has been going to the doctor. At least I know she went one time. I don't know how often she's going, but yeah. So, and I know she's saying her aunt is a doula now and all that old crap. But yeah, that's the first thing came to my mind, that she finally went to the doctor and actually got some real information because she hadn't been going. To throw off people talking about the Gamer Boy scandal. All right. All she does is lie. So y'all don't think it's August 1st? Trying to make it not look like Gamer's baby. Okay. So if she's saying August 1st, who are y'all saying the baby might be? Who the daddy might be? Who are y'all thinking? Either she found out officially or she's guessing. Okay. She is such a burden on them old people. All that stuff in that room. Ugh. Just wiping crust out of eyes, not washing before turning on the camera. Yeah, and the potty there. And there's probably piece probably still in the potty. Think about that. Probably expecting people to give her money and stuff. Gaslighting. Well, she actually said it here and she said it on TikTok. I mean, y'all know I'm just saying when she said it. I'm not saying she's not lying and all that. But I'm just letting y'all know that she's standing firm and it's all. But I just wonder why she's standing firm now with they date. Because before, I'm not telling anybody. The baby's coming soon. But now all of a sudden you want to give a specific date. Yeah, and I know it's a reason, guys. It's a reason because she moves like that. Because even when I was watching the old video today, and I looked at the first one, and I looked at the second one, I'm like, yeah, this is why she did what she was doing in the last one because of what had to happen the next day. So everything with her is just a motive behind it. She's just not being an adult and just doing adult things. She just sits on her ass and do nothing until she can't no more. So something is going down with this where she's telling this date now, in my opinion. Because what woman, even old wine trash over there telling you, giving you some due dates, you know what I'm saying? She proud to say when the due date coming, like she ain't holding back. You know, the average woman will tell you they you know, that's not a big deal. It's not a big secret. Now we know it's a secret because she don't know who the baby daddy is, or she trying to hide who the baby daddy is, one or the other, right? But that lets you know that it's something. Either you don't want people to know who the baby is and get it figured out, or you don't know who the baby is. And now you done probably got a roundabout date because you finally went to the doctor. Pathetic. Pathetic. But people really can't figure out too tough. Like, and it's just my opinion, you know, people can feel what they want, but no one really knows when she has sex or who she has sex with. Like, people can kind of figure out when the person, but it's not like when old boy was coming over there at the midnight hours at the night, she was on live all the time, right? So we really don't know the specific dates. And you can be like, oh, well, yeah, Joey came this date. Yeah, we know he did because she went and picked him up from the airport. But I'm saying as far as old Gamer Boy goes, no one really knows when she started having sex with this man. And then again, we don't know what other strange men she brought up in there, right? So that's just my thoughts on it. So yeah, who has a due date? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Just my thoughts.
Okay. What are you doing?
August 1st. It's Haley, August 1st.
Okay. Anyway, don't mind my hair. My hair is a hot mess. I'm about to go take a shower. And then
You watch that.
oh, okay.
Video.
I'm about to go take a shower. So I know I look.
Well, she did go live too. The live just kept cutting off. So I say her vlogs are the same thing as her lives. So, and she was on live about 2 or 3 hours, if not more. So didn't take nobody's bath. That getting in that water and that soap, she just don't like it. I don't know how you just wake up in the room hot and you just don't want to go freshen yourself up before you come on live so that you're not looking like this and feeling like this. Maybe you'll be a little bit more alert if you actually go wash yourself. I know it's got to stink in that room. All that junk piled up in there, a potty in there. Ugh.
The mess, but I won't once I get out the shower. Anyway, okay, so the baby's coming, or she's due on Saturday. Okay, it is Monday. Happy Monday, by the way.
Mommy's the baby coming today. The baby in your tummy.
No, baby, not today. In a couple days.
Baby.
But I have so much to do before she comes. As you guys know, I'm living with my parents.
Baby, take this.
So I'm in like a small room with, yes, all my kids, okay? And it's fine, but we are like in like a smaller room, so I have to make it work, you know what I mean? So I did get like a few more. Oh, that's what you were trying to do. Go put that stick in the trash. I did get like a few pieces of furniture. It's coming in the mail, so I have to wait.
That's what I want to do.
And until it comes, I'm just trying to like get the room all the way together before the baby comes, you know what I mean? And the baby's coming soon. So, AJ, I'm talking. So, yeah, people are like, are you ready for the baby to come? No, I'm not ready because I still have to get the room together. Hey.
And who waits till the week before the baby come? Now, no, and let me back this up. When you moved in that room and you start ordering all those dresses and you lined everything up against the walls and you put out the shelf and you put your perfumes out, that's not important. Why wasn't the baby on your mind then? And I'll wait. Because as I keep saying, this baby is not of importance to you. You just have to deal with it because it's here. You're pregnant and it's coming. But it's not an importance of you because you wouldn't have never set that room up like that. And you know that you already 9 months pregnant and barely making it. Why would you set that room? Now you got to go and redo the room. Because she's going to say that, I think maybe in the TikTok too, all this stuff, she got to move out the room and she got to get the desk out because she's buying a new desk and all this shit. Why didn't you think that through before you set this room up and you already know y'all cramped in the room? Because we had been saying, where's the bassinet finna fit in this room? You got that one little space right there by the bed. But you want to tell us that it's okay that all of y'all 4 people going to be cramped up in this room? How's it supposed to work? And the baby start crying and going to wake the kids up. It's going to be a lot going on in this little room and it's hot. Girl, stop trying to make. That's why I titled the live like I did. You know, just tears of a clown. You want to make it seem like everything is good, but you know it's not. And you put yourself in this situation, Liv. It's not like we're talking about it. We trying to, like you want to say, make a joke about it and do this and that. No, this is the reality of it. You put yourself in this situation. And look how this is playing out. Oh, and let me say this too. I made a visit to Goodwill yesterday because I told some of you before we was talking about Goodwill, I like to go in there and look for vases or picture frames, so I can frame pictures, artwork. So I said, let me go in there real quick and look, see if I can have some frames. I hadn't been in there in a while. I dropped stuff off. I done been to the Goodwill and dropping off donations probably 3 times this summer alone. But neither here nor there. I'm walking around in this particular Goodwill, and they selling new stuff in this Goodwill. They're selling sheets. Yeah. They're selling pots and pan sets, and a whole lot of other stuff, brand new, not anything people donated. So you telling me, Betty Joe, that you can't go to the Goodwill and get you some sheets? Because even right here in this house, you still got these same set of sheets on your bed. Why you can't go to the Goodwill? I didn't even look at the price. I forgot to look at how much they cost. But you telling me the Goodwill around your way don't have that? So you couldn't go in there and get some, at least get 1 or 2 more sets of sheets? Oh, okay. I thought about that just the other day when I was in there. I was like, they selling new sheets up in here. She could have us some different sheet sets instead of this one set of sheets that she don't hardly wash. Oh, okay. Just a thought. All right. Oh, you don't see that, S.C. Johnson? I do. Yeah, she got all that stuff back there on baby wipes and all that stuff. Waiting till the last minute. Yeah, like, and then she's gonna sit and talk about how much stuff she got to move and all that. Like, why didn't you configure this out when you first start getting furniture? And that's what we were saying. How's a baby supposed to fit in this room?
Go with grandma. Go. While I finish up my vlog. Go ahead. Hold on, you guys. Okay, he went with his grandma. He's gonna bounce off the walls right now because he just had a lollipop. I give him a lollipop because Kailani pee-peed in the potty, so they got a treat.
One
Usually,
lollipop
his
is
butt
not gonna
doesn't
make him bounce off the walls. Oh,
candy like that. They have to earn it. But anyway, so it's okay. He can bounce off the walls in my mom's room with my mom. But anyway, I have to get my room. I couldn't speak when he was in here. I have to get my room together before the baby comes. That's the main thing. I got her bassinet. So the bassinet is here. I got like a little bed for Kailani and AJ. Excuse me, put that back, Mama. That's coming. Because I don't mind sleeping with them, but I think that they need to sleep by themselves. You know what I mean? I think that's good for them.
no.
So I'll show you guys all of the new stuff. I'll show you guys, like, I don't care if I have a box. I don't care if I have, I don't care where I'm at. Y'all know I'm gonna decorate, number one, and I'm gonna arrange it cute, and I'm gonna make whatever space I'm living in a little home for us. Okay, so you guys will see how I rearrange the room. Right now it looks blah because I still have to like push it together. And
so these, well, okay, y'all know I just So now they need to have their own beds. That's something we were saying a while back, but you want to tell us that it's perfectly fine to live. Oh, well, they always want to sleep with me anyway. So what's the difference? When I was in the apartment, they always came and got in my bed anyway. So what's the difference now? Now you want to say they need their own beds because, like I said, they're getting older. That's just not conducive to them just overall sleeping in the bed with you. They're getting bigger every day. You can look at Connor, she's damn taller than AJ already. Now you want to talk about getting them beds. The same, you threw beds away, right? But where are these beds supposed to go? They supposed to go in that room too? Or they gonna be put in another room? Which ain't nothing wrong with them being put in another room, but I'm just asking. Yeah. So see how you think you smarter than the average bear and you try to hop out here and make it seem like everything is good when in actuality it's not. It's not. Been saying that. You want to hop out here like it is, but we know it's not. I think it'd be good for them to have their own beds. Really, duh.
move some stuff and all that good stuff. But also I have to take all these clothes. I have baby clothes right here. I gotta show you guys what I got. I want to do a video. What, AJ?
The door open.
The door is open. What door?
The door in the living room.
So what does that mean? Grandpa's here?
No.
What does that mean if the door is open?
Grandma opened it.
Oh, okay. Grandma went outside? Okay. So yeah, I'll show you guys when everything comes and I put everything together and I make this room cuter. So anyway, but yeah, I have to get the baby clothes together. I gotta do a video for you guys to show you guys all the baby stuff so I can, you know, take it out the packages, wash it, and yeah. So we have a lot to do this week, okay, as far as that goes. The only thing I haven't got for the baby is a swing, and I just found out that close to me, not too far from me, they have a store called Kid to Kid. You guys know that store. And I want to go see what they have at that store. I saw like a little ad for it on Instagram, and I want to go see what they have. I haven't been there, so.
Where is all this stuff supposed to go in this room? So that's why we say this a whole epic fail when you call yourself running back to California. Yeah. Epic fail. Because none of this what you're talking about is fitting in this room. But again, you so busy you really tears of a clown. That's what you are. You want to show your smiling face, but no. And you want to talk about all these things you need to do in the last week of the pregnancy. But then you sit on live all day long. So when is it supposed to take place? And then you have to do it. When you are saying, yeah. Let's see a few comments before we go on. Yeah, every time you turn around, it's go to grandma, grandpa. Yeah, but again, that's why she wanted to go there. It's only going to get worse. Watch, I think we're going to see it later. Yeah, that's why she want to be there with her, because she can send them to grandma. Where in the hell is she going to squeeze all that baby stuff in that tiny ass garage she living in? That's what I'm saying. Reactors do matter. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she said her due date is August 1st. So again, why you waiting till the week to get all this done? She has caused all the mess in Texas, and she thinks she's getting about running to California to her mom, right? She's gonna say something about California later. Hey, Katie. I don't think she's gonna do it in here. She might do it in the TikTok I'm gonna show. But what can she really throw away, Mimi? Everything in there she bought new. Yeah. I think she may have bought one or two of the dressers with her, but she bought some more dressers. The bed. I don't know if she bought the desk, but she bought the vanity mirror. She bought them bookshelves from the old apartment and got her perfumes all lined up on them. Every wall in that room is filled up with stuff that's not conducive to a baby or the kids. You see where the potty was sitting at. Yeah, so you have a potty in the same room with a bassinet. Girl, you got a lot of shit going on. This is a mess. This is a whole hot mess. And again, I wouldn't even be saying anything if it was a situation with someone, they in a DV situation, they, done lost their home. They got to make it do what it do, wherever they got to be. None of that. I wouldn't be saying none of this, because life does happen. Things do happen to people, and they got to do what they got to do. At least you got a roof over the head for the kids. That's not her situation. She's just careless, irresponsible, not about her business, all the things. And this has landed her in this situation right here. So that's why I'm talking about her making just crazy decisions. Like what was in your head that I'm going to move back home pregnant with two toddlers in a one room? Not even thinking that the baby needs space, and you already gonna be how you are because you can't deal with the two kids. You already start being anxious and overstimulated. So now you got two little kids running around in the room, a baby crying. Got to be careful around the baby. It's just gonna be a lot. It's going to be a lot, and you didn't think none of this through. Okay. I'm just talking because it ain't my situation, but just pointing out to you things that you apparently did not think about, because all you was thinking about is you didn't want to deal with your two kids, and you need to get there with Stella so she can deal with your two kids. That was really what it was about.
I want to see if they have a swing and maybe some more clothes. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see what they got. For these two as well. I'm gonna see what they got. We probably got some toys for them or something. So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that in another vlog. So I wanted to talk to you guys real quick before I end the vlog about the possibilities, because people were saying it in my comments, and people were like, oh, now that we found your baby daddy, you're gonna have to move back to Texas because he's gonna try to get that baby and blah 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 blah. You guys, knock it off. Okay, stop coming to my comments. I blocked so many people this morning when I woke up. I went through my comments, the ones that are being held, because if you guys talk mess, most likely your comment won't go through and it will be held. And I'm just blocking people again. Like, I really thought I could unblock people and just have a cool space. We all talk. Y'all can entertain me, you little haters or whatever. But it's like, y'all gotta be like, Y'all gotta do too much, and then I gotta block you again. It's like, ugh. But yeah, I had to block so many people today, and this person came in my comments talking about, oh, you're gonna be made to go back to Texas now. Why do you guys want me to be in Texas? It's like y'all don't want me to be in Texas. I need to leave when I'm there. But then when I leave and I get away, you need to go back. Like, ew. It's like, leave me alone. What the hell? I'm not going back. You don't even know who my baby daddy is. You don't even know if my baby daddy's from Texas. Like, hush, pipe down. Y'all think you know everything. Y'all don't know nothing.
He's not from Texas. He's from Florida. He just live in Texas. Oh, okay. I mean, I just want to throw that out there, right? Yeah. Yeah, because we know that much. We know he's not from Texas. He's from Florida. He just lives in Texas, and you met him in Texas. Okay, girl. And then number 2, 3, 4, and damn 5. Ain't nobody said that shit to you. You over listening to reactors. And if someone did say it was someone, it was one person. You making it seem like a whole bunch of people was telling you to go back to Texas. Who the fuck told you to go back to Texas? I know I didn't. I ain't even mentioned that one time over here because you don't need to be in Texas. You need to be as far away from them Web3 as you can go. Take your ass to Alaska. Shit. Ain't gonna bother me not one bit. Them kids really ain't got to be bothered with you. Don't nobody will care about you going back to Texas. And when you do go back, you might be not going back voluntarily. Yeah, now, because when the feds say what they want to do, they're going to do what they want to do, but you continue.
Y'all don't know nothing, okay? Just hush. Hush. Okay, I know what I've said. I know da-da-da-da-da-da. I can say whatever I want.
So can
that doesn't mean shit.
Okay, so
this
can
is the internet. I can literally say whatever I want.
Okay, so don't tell people to hush. Like, people can say what they want to say. You always trying to control shit that you can't control, but the shit you need to control, you don't. Right? Yeah. So this is literally the internet, so people can say what they want to say. Right? Remember this, I've told you about the highways and the byways and the roads. I don't give a damn if you're in the country, unless you're on the dirt road, is one. But if 2 cars coming, somebody got to get over and let the other car come by. So this is a two-way situation, girl. So you hush, because you lie too damn much. Get up and go wash your ass. How about that?
My baby daddy's LeBron James. What are you going to do about it? Say no, he's not? Okay, well, he is in my story. What are you going to do about it? You're going to try to make a man petition a paternity test? You weird-ass bitches. What the hell is wrong with you guys? You guys are trying to find these men to make them petition a paternity test for me. I don't care if they do. Shit, I never cared. Stop it. Knock it off, okay? Mind your business, you losers. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it positive, but mind your fucking business. I don't give a fuck who you tell. You go tell Donald Trump. It's his baby, okay? I already told you guys, nothing that has happened to me before will ever happen to me again. Sorry if that's what you guys are trying to think. Oh, she's going to lose her other kids. It will never happen. I didn't lose my kids to the system. I lost them to a divorce custody battle. Okay? Understand. It's totally different from all these other bitches losing their kids to the system, neglectful,
okay, hold on. Let me
all that extra shit that happens to bitches who don't take care of their kids.
And that happened to you. So stop trying to put sugar on shit. Okay? Let me repeat. Stop trying to put sugar on shit. That's exactly why you lost custody of your kids. So stop saying because of a divorce. It had nothing to do with that. You lost custody of your kids, just what you just said. It doesn't matter if it's to the state, if it's to the father, if it's to another family member. It does not matter. The state said you were unfit. I know you don't want to put it like that to your group home attendees, but that's exactly what happened. Liv, the state deemed you unfit. Hard stop. Because you were neglective and abusive. You were, and you still are. That's it. You're abusive. You allow strange men in your home around your kids. All of your kids. You even did it recently with Joey and the Web3 were there. You still doing the same shit that you've been doing. But you just sit here and talk like you try to convince them because you know what it is. You know exactly what went down and what was said. But you're so busy trying to get up and gaslight, you couldn't even go get your tail in some hot water. Wow.
Mine happened to me because I didn't have a lawyer against my ex-husband. Two different things. Binde has. Okay, I'm never getting married again, so trust me, that shit will never happen to me again. And these other niggas, girl, bye. I wish they would petition themselves. Go ahead, put your stupid ass on child support. Go ahead, dummy. Go ahead. Because that's all you're going to do is pay me child support. So if that's what you want to do, then do it. Or you can just leave me alone, mind your motherfucking business, and live your life. It's really up to you.
Because she, see all how she worded that? It's not about the kids. And maybe they don't care about being on child support. Maybe they just want to see their kids. Wasn't that the deal with Gerard? He just wanted to see his kids. But you don't care nothing about that because you didn't have a father. You're a fatherless child. So you wouldn't know anything about that. And you could care less. And I'm not speaking on what they want to do, what they don't want to do, because I don't know them. Yeah, yes, I can base on their actions of not being, around. Yes, I can. But I'm speaking on what she's saying. And she never talks about these kids having relationships with their father. See, the first thing come out her mouth is, you have to pay me child support. She don't care nothing about these kids knowing their father and their other side of their family. She don't care. She just wants to control the situation, just like she wants to control the narrative. That's it. And that's why I said a long time ago, one of these men need to step up to the damn plate and put the law on her ass, just like what Gerard did. Yeah, because that's the only way you can deal with her. She thinks a man confirmed paternity means that they want to take their child. Girl, not every man wants sole custody, but they have a right to see their child. Thank you, Mimi. That's exactly what we're saying. But she wants to control and it's not even she wants to control the narrative, but it's not even like she care about these kids like that. And she don't, because if she did, she would want them to have a relationship with the other side of her family. Yeah, nobody wants you. That's it. Nobody wants you. Yeah, that's why I say the judge said the state of Texas, which is a family court judge, said you were unfit. That's it. You don't word it the way it is. Like, not sugarcoating it. That's exactly what it boiled down to. And because, again, documentation beats conversation. He brought documentation in there, and that was it, and that's all. It don't matter about you having no damn lawyer. You keep throwing that out there, too. You keep throwing that out there. And in that flashback, I want to show you, she's talking about a lawyer again, about another situation. Yeah, you always trying to talk about a law, but you don't never try to go do that. You don't try to get a job. You don't try to get your life right so you can get a lawyer in your life. You don't do nothing but sit and run your damn mouth. That's it. That's all you do. Just want to run with the narrative. I didn't have a lawyer. Girl, okay, so why these last 6, 7, 8, damn 9, 10 years you ain't got a lawyer yet? Because even a decent lawyer would have been like, no, this ain't going to work because you ain't getting your life together. You ain't doing what you need to do. Any decent lawyer would have still told you about yourself that there's no way you're going to win in this court because you're not doing nothing. They don't have nothing to go fight for. What was they going to fight for? What were they fighting? Just because you're the mother? That's not enough.
I don't care if these guys want to be a part of their kid's life. I don't care. I never was against it. But you're going to be in. If you're going to be in, you're going to be in. You're not going to be in and out whenever you choose to. And that's all I ever said to y'all. Y'all think, oh, I'm trying to keep the kids away from it. No. First of all, it's none of your business who my baby daddy is. If you want to think it's Gamer Bay, think it's Gamer Bay. Girl, yeah. I wanted you to think that too. That's why I said that to you guys a while ago. If you want to think it's Joey, think it's Joey. Y'all don't know my life. So just hush. You sound stupid. Oh, she doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you sound stupid because the average decent woman wouldn't play those kind of games. Average decent woman wouldn't even want people out here thinking, wouldn't even want the narrative out here that my baby could be many of men. My baby can be 3, 4, 5 different fucking men. A decent woman would not want that. So you can say all you want. You can come on the internet and say this, say that, because again, you're trying to deflect and project all that bullshit. It don't work. It don't work. You didn't come out here saying you did that because you wanted one of them to be the baby daddy. That's what it was. But again, you're right. It could absolutely be a strange man that we ain't seen. Because like I just said earlier, she don't have the cameras on every time a man coming up in that apartment. She don't. So it easily could not be those two. Seriously. And it don't have to be Prison Boy or Babe, whatever his damn name is. Because I don't believe that's the only man she was messing with, guys. I just don't. And I could be wrong. Because like she say, I don't know who she sleep with and really don't give a damn. I'm just talking about it. Yeah. But it's pretty pathetic that this is a narrative that's spinning around you. Is that it could be 2, 3 different men and you 36 and it's your 6th child. Wow. And we all know you peruse the internet looking for men. This is real pathetic. You can sit over here and try to do all this you want, tears of a clown. You can do all this you want to do, but it still boils down to when you in that live, you got to deal with all this bullshit. Even trying to get a room together for 4 people to fit in.
I don't know who my baby daddy is. I don't know. Who is he? Who is he? Hello? Who is he? I never know who any of my baby daddies are. Yeah, run with that narrative. Whatever narrative you want. Am I going to show the baby when she's born? Probably, but only to my A1 day ones. Only to the people who help me. Oh, we don't want to see your baby anyway. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You guys can't wait to see my baby, okay? Is she going to be light skin, brown skin? She gonna look like Kailani? Is she gonna? You guys just don't know. You have no idea. I know. You don't know.
No, you don't know. No one knows what their baby is gonna look like. Shut the fuck up with that. That's why you didn't want to give no due date for one of the reasons, because you don't know what the baby gonna come out looking like, and that's why you really setting a scene that you don't want to show the baby, because you know people gonna get it figured out by looking at the skin color. That's why you were saying you weren't gonna show the baby. Keep it real, girl. And you don't know what the baby gonna come out look like. I don't give a damn if you claim to know who the daddy is. That still don't mean you know what the baby gonna look like. Who the hell knows that? Like all of a sudden you just some magical damn woman and you gonna know that the woman that sleep with any damn thing that come down through there. Yeah, sure. Girl, you so full of shit. That's why you unlikable. This is why you're unlikable.
No. So just until I'm ready to say what I need to say, until I'm ready to confirm or deny what I want to confirm or deny, then stop it. I'm talking. I just said don't do that while I'm talking.
Right.
Until I'm ready to confirm or deny whatever I want to confirm or deny, then just hush. It's all hearsay, rumors. Y'all don't know who was up in this. You don't know when. You don't know who. You don't know how. It's none of your fucking business. And I'm talking to the haters who try to think they know everything. Just cállate.
Ain't nobody gonna cállate. You cállate, stupid bitch. She right about that though. I just said that. We really don't know. But and the thing is, because you are a trash pot, you are 304, you're disgusting, you don't get paid nothing for being you a cheap, rusty 304 at that. You don't get paid nothing. All you come out with is a bunch of babies and problems. Babies and problems, babies and problems. That's all you get out of the deal. So you can sit and say Cayete and bend that. You can say all that shit you want to live. But again, when you click in stream, you got to deal with the shit of it all. Okay? Yeah, because you the one run around talking about, again, Dick Dash and this. You do that. You do that. So again, we can be haters. We can do all of that. But look at your life. After you say that, every time you say it, you still got to go look at your life. This is what I want you to understand, right? All them words you saying don't mean shit, because like you say, it's your life, and you the one got to deal with it. Thank you, Ronnie. We just talking, and we gonna go on with our lives, whatever that might be. But I can guarantee you this, and I'm gonna keep saying it ain't like your life. My woes are not your woes. You're right. You're correct. I've set my life up how I want it. You just let your life fall, how it's gonna fall, where it's gonna fall, when it's gonna fall. You don't even run your life. Your life run you. That's why you in your predicament you are now, sitting up in a bed that you got to cramp in with 2 toddlers. Ain't took a bath, smelling like a funk monster. Fan blowing on high. You can't hear the fan. You don't hear no fans blowing around over in this camp. Oh, okay. If I woke up every day to this as my life, I don't think I could handle it. She has to be living in alternative reality as a coping mechanism, because ain't no way. Yeah, that's why I say when she clicked the live, her real world sets in. This is all tears of a clown. Y'all ever heard that song and really listen to what he's saying? Yeah. And even the song Smiling Faces. And then even this, she try to be bravado with it, right? Because she thinks she's, ooh, I'm telling them, mind their business, be quiet, and I'm getting them told. Girl, you ain't doing shit but wasting your breath. That's all you doing. You're not moving us, because we already see you for what you are. We already see you for what you are and what you ain't. Okay, what you are and what you ain't. We see it, and the sad part about it is we don't know you. We collecting all this data from watching your videos. Again, that's pathetic. We're collecting all this data about you, our observations, just by watching your videos, and it always pans out, right? Because what done came out about the gamer boy today? Come on. But you pick them good, they'll let you tell it. Yeah, let's continue. So this is almost over.
Okay. Thank you. Get off that iPad like that. You don't sit on an iPad like that.
Why?
Because you could break it, baby. And if you break it, I'm not buying you a new one.
Why?
Because I just bought you that one. Anyway, we're going to have a good week, though, y'all. No, I'm not going back to Texas. I'm not. But that does remind me, I got to pay some of my child support. So I'm about to go do that right now. But no, I'm not going back to Texas. Nada. I'm living.
I got to pay some of my child support because she knows she's scared to go back to jail. So you're going to go drop a few dimes on it because just to keep enough so you don't go back to jail. Yeah. That's so stupid. Silly ass, got to pay child support. And that's something you can't say. Oh, a lot of women got to pay child support. I ain't never heard you saying that. You want to talk about, a lot of people have STIs and HIV is running rampant. Oh, a lot of women slap their kids around. Oh, a lot of people do this. I don't hear you saying a lot of women pay child support. I don't hear you saying a lot of women lose custody of their kids because of this, that to the daddy. Yeah, we know it happens out here, but I don't see you throwing that around. Yeah, straight low life. You use this everybody when it's convenient, right? I'm gonna go pay some of my child support. Yeah. Did you get that AC fixed in the car?
For my babies, and we're gonna live a good life, a happy life, a prosperous life. When I'm ready, I'm gonna find us a good daddy, a good husband, a good man at the house. When I'm ready. I'm not ready. When me and the kids are ready, we're not ready for that. We're not even close. We're not even nowhere near that. Okay, that's so far off in the future. But when it happens, it will happen for us, and we'll have a great man.
See what her goal is about a man. She's not saying nothing about, I'm going to try to get out here and find me a job, find me a career, do this for myself. Everything is about a man. That right there is why I say you're an epic fail and you're pathetic. Because all you focusing on is a man, is a man, is a man. You're not talking about getting money for your kids' future, nothing. How you supposed to be buying this house you was talking about? Yeah, girl, ain't no man gonna want you. Not no decent man. We've told you that, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth of it all. No decent man's gonna want no woman like you that don't have no goals, ambitions. All these kids don't have nothing. You have nothing. Let me see. Somebody was in here. Let me see. Hey, Bryn. Thank you. Yeah, you're traveling. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. Thank you. Time for you to board. Enjoy your trip. Enjoy your trip. Oh, yeah. Also, her black said Olivia doesn't know who or what she is, just a waste of life. Yeah, she lives in Delulu land thinking she's going to get a man that would carry her. Yeah, ain't no real man fits to borrow her. No. And I'm not even saying a woman with whatever kid she's, she going to tell him she got 6 or 3. But you got something going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? You bringing something to the front door, right? You got some education, you got a career. You coming to somebody talking about you got 6 kids, and if you tell them the true story why you don't have 3 of your kids, you have no GED, you don't have no job. That's why I want to show that flashback when she was filling out them applications. Because when it came out the first time, I didn't notice some of the stuff that she was saying. So we are going to go back to that at some point this week, because this goes back to what I was saying about no skills, trying to fill out an application. You can't fill nothing out on the application, right? So you're sitting in front of this man and you can't tell him nothing you have accomplished in life, nothing but the fact that you had 6 kids. That's all you got. That's all you can tell him you got going on, that you had 6 kids. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And the only thing you thinking about is getting a man. You can't think about getting your life together first. That should have came out your mouth. I want to get my life together so I can be, have the things I need for my kids. And if a man comes along, a man comes along. But no, you saying you going to go out there and, yeah, girl, I give it a good 3 months. And that might be too long. Girl, please.
Our household, taking care of us.
That's my
Period. Okay. But we're gonna live a great life. We sure are. I'm speaking it into existence. I love you guys, and I want you guys, all my supporters, all my beautiful ladies out there, don't let anybody bring you down. Doesn't matter if the whole world is against you, baby. Stand up and stand up tall, and don't let them bring you down. Okay? And you can have anything you want in this world. You just got to manifest it, honey. You just got to pray for it, talk to God about it. You can have it. It could be yours. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now my secondary phone is saying it's out of storage. Okay, so I got to go through both my phones. This phone I'm on and this one right here. I got to go through both my phones and I got to clear it out. Oh my God, that's another thing I got to put on the list for this week, because I'm going to be going live during my births. And my phone, my lives on YouTube be messing up because my phone is too full. And I just need to clear out my storage anyway. So that's another thing I got to do. I got to put on the list. Okay, so let me go because my phone is trying to stop on me because the storage. I had to delete some stuff. I love you guys. Stay tuned. We're going to have a good week.
Who wants to see her? Who asked to see her birth? Like, who wants to see the birth of someone that don't wash their ass? Someone that's a 6th child with no baby daddy around, living po as a I don't know what. Who asked for that? And then always bringing God into stuff. Girl, shut up with that. Man, won't you manifest a damn job? Manifest getting some skills and actually working for your kids. Manifest that. Manifest a decent place for your kids to live. Right? Manifest some money so you can pay that child support off. There's many other things you need to be manifesting, and it's not about no man. That should be the furthest thing from your mind. But of course it's not, because like I stated in the agenda, you are a pick-me. You are epitome of a pick-me. You really are. Because that's all you talk about is a man, a man, a man. That's it. All right. Let me see. Let's move on. I called a little bit, only a few minutes, guys. If you're just coming in, I called a little bit of her TikTok yesterday because, like she just stated, her Facebook always closes down. So she just ran over to TikTok because she has nothing else to do. She don't have no friends. She don't have nobody she can talk to. So she got to stay online all day, opposed to going and washing her ass, getting up and actually getting up and getting that room together.
Why are you acting like a butthead to me?
So hold the line. Like I said, because I can't really sit and watch her. I don't even know how long she was on TikTok. But I really can't just sit and watch her, guys. I can't. That's why I tell you guys, I peruse through the videos before I do a reaction. Just to see if it's something I want to do a reaction on, because my brain, I really, really, really can't deal with her. Like for long periods of time, just sitting and watching a video without doing a commentary. I can do the commentary with you guys so we can talk about it. But just sitting and watching her, no. Because I really be wanting to drop down and say some crazy shit, and I don't. So I can't. So I didn't get a whole lot of this. Hey, Pretty Stoner. Hey, Melody. I didn't speak. Hey, Say Cheese. Rose. I didn't speak to you and come in. Hello. Hey, Tasha. If I didn't speak. Nadine. Welcome in. Diane. Cajun Wildflower. Brianna. Essence. Hey. Welcome in. If I'm missing Teresa, welcome. Hey, Chardonnay. 80%. Some of you I may have already spoke to, but I just want to make sure I get you again. Ronnie, I already spoke to Ronnie, because thank you for the jewels, Ronnie. Thank you. Okay, Brianna. Yeah. Yep. I can't even get with it. Hey, Patty, welcome in. So let's go ahead. Let me take this down so y'all can actually see it. And she's sitting here looking how she looking, just on live like this. Like, you just have no proof about yourself. Now, any other time you sitting at the desk, but this time you want to sit with the camera practically in the middle of your legs and your stomach, all up in the camera like this. And then you go and do TikToks where you showing your stomach, your legs practically open. It's just like that. Again, that histrionic personality disorder, I just believe it. I believe she has some version of it, because that deals with the sexual part too. And how she acts like that, sexually like that. Yeah, it plays a part in it. So let's go.
They cut you in the same spot? Oh my god! Fuck no. How do they expect that to heal?
Hello?
How long does it take to heal? After the second time, how long does it take to heal? Oh gosh, no. It's so tender, and your second is 2. Oh no, your youngest is 2. How many have you had? Don't push my baby. No pushing my baby. Don't push. I don't like that game. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Okay. Pick up that pillow, I said.
Again, I don't understand why she had to have the camera at this angle. I just cannot get my mind wrapped around that. Like, what was the point of this camera being at this angle? And you've been sitting at the desk or putting it up into your face, but you had to have the camera at this angle. Thank you. Someone just sent something. Let me see what that is. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Nadine. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's the question, Rose. Seriously. Seriously. Because again, I'm not over here to be facetious. I'll be really asking things because it's just something behind everything that she does, right? Even if it's simply because her brain cells don't all connect, it's something. Because who does this? This is not even cute. Like you can see some women are pregnant and they just look cute, right? 9 months, whatever. They just look cute. But this is not cute at all. Why would you do this? And it's kind of, you guys can't see a whole lot, but this camera is really right between her legs.
Why would you put it on me?
Okay, then.
I have to chill out. I gotta chill out. I'm gonna lose my shit on them both.
Hello, police officer. Mommy,
You've had 3 in the same spot and now it's numb. Oh, Granny? Oh, good. Grandma's here. Thank fucking God. Thank you fucking God, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
See? And I was telling you guys earlier, yeah, that grandmother's just a live-in babysitter because y'all know she was in that apartment. She'd been yelling at them, go get in the bed, go do this, go do that, because she has to concentrate on her life. She can't concentrate on them. She can't just get off TikTok because they weren't talking about shit. She can just get off TikTok and just deal with her kids. You go give them a bath because they ain't had one either. Everybody sitting around there ain't took no damn baths. Okay? Because this is later in the day when she was doing this. So you could got off live, go get them baths and this and that and get yourself in the bath. But no, you had to stay on live because you don't have nobody to talk to. So she was so relieved when they said grandma was there because she don't want to be bothered with those kids. She want to do exactly what she doing right here.
C-section was the worst pain and recovery, almost 2 weeks. Natural. I was up and about the next, yeah, of course, yeah. No, you be up the next, girl, as soon as you got to get up, you got to get up. I was right up. She has the hiccups. You got the hiccups, mama. Yeah, she's down here. I can feel her little head bobbing.
Mommy, go here.
Good. Bye. Get out my face. Go spend time with grandma. Leave the door closed. Sorry, guys. My kids are just irritating my soul right now. They need to just leave me alone for like an hour. Get out of my ass. And I'll be good.
So you imagine her, this is when imagine her in Texas. She had these same feelings and thoughts. That's why she would always kick them out the room. And that's why I said when she actually gave it some thought about Stella coming to Texas, she going to California, plus running from everything that was happening, there was a more viable option for her. It wasn't about nobody else, for her, because she don't want to be bothered with those kids. She can't handle it. She's always overstimulated with them kids. I know everybody gets overstimulated at some point with their kids. Their kids get on the nerves, all this and that. That's reality, right? But it's always with her, and it's always just because she wants to look at comments from strangers. You over here talking about C-sections and shit. Why is that so important? Just because you want to talk to strangers. Because your YouTube kept shutting down and you got annoyed. So you ran to TikTok so you can talk to strangers. Wow.
Oh, my baby. She has the hiccups. This is my 6. Y'all want to see? Maybe you can see my stomach. Hold on. If I lay back. Okay. Hold on. Can't really see. I'm on live.
Why is this?
Because that's my old one. It doesn't work. And he plays with it. And he took that paper from the...
She's like, I'm on live. And her mom, I know. Yeah, because you always on live. You always on live. So, of course, you know. Of course, her mama know that because that's all you do. Kids running around, they had no baths or nothing, and you just sitting on live. Yeah, I agree with you. Was that Diane? I don't feel no ways tired about it either. Y'all enable her. Y'all allowed her to come back. So you got to deal with it. Tired or not. Y'all allowed her to come back. So now you got to deal with this. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, and even like when people keep saying the stepdad gonna get tired, and what? And what? Because y'all know how this girl is, and y'all allowed her to come back. You got to deal with everything she bringing. Okay, that's it. That's all. Y'all have enabled her, and this is what you get. Yeah.
place. Stop with the pillows. Okay. Can you just let them hang out with you for like 20 minutes? Please. Please, Lord Jesus.
She didn't even ask for an answer. She pretty much demanded it. So she can go back to looking at her comments. Like, you're doing nothing. And that's why we say, Stella, you enable her. She's not doing nothing where she can get up her ass and go deal with her kids. You just want to sit and talk to strangers. I'm going to keep saying it because that's how deep this is. You walk your ass in the room, Stella. She just laying down and she can't deal with her kids. So she's telling you to take the kids for 20 minutes so she can just get back to talking to strangers. What's so fucking important about that? But yet, this is what she's been doing year after year after year because Stella be in her chat. So she knows exactly what this girl do. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I don't care, bruh. Leave me alone. Fuck.
Hey, excited. That's what it seems like.
I know you seen that.
Everybody did this shit. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
She just moved something right here. She's on this side. Have you guys ever had a baby that was just on one side? She just stays on my right side. That was a big jump.
Like, this is content.
I don't know. Yeah, she's only on.
And I want to say this too, because I put it in the video when she was talking about the STIs and she kept making connotations towards she's pregnant, like almost because she's pregnant and she can't have an STI or HIV. That was so whack. So whack. Like, yeah, like someone said, you're using it as a disability. That's what made me think about that. Like, you can't have an STI, STDs, and HIV and you're pregnant. She kept trying to make that reference. But you could have sex with a strange man that is not the father of the baby. So you don't think you can get a STI, STD, and all that and being pregnant? Really? Oh, okay. So you be trying so hard, tink, and it just don't be landing right. It really don't. Yeah. Yeah, this is what she was doing over on TikTok right here, showing the baby. But like people on TikTok is really worse than YouTube because all different kind of people come down through there, and you showing them your belly. Like what? You got some of her little faithful people over there too because they don't come to YouTube. So a lot of them don't really know everything about her because they don't come to YouTube. Yeah. So that be the deal with her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yeah. And don't realize it go to the baby too. Yeah. That's what I think too, her side it. Dog whistling the creeps in. Hey, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Getting it all set up, right?
On one side. She needs to hurry the fuck up and get the fuck up out of there, man. I'm sick of her fucking ass. I'm just playing, baby. Hold on.
Yeah, she holding the camera. She was setting up the camera angle. Like,
That's a good angle. You guys can really see. Ooh. That was a kick. That's her big butt hiccuping. Ooh. She is so active, y'all. Ooh. I feel like she'd be playing the drums in there. Okay.
this is what she's sitting on TikTok doing, but she want her mama to watch the kids so she can do this on TikTok. Thank you, Urside. I appreciate it. This is what she wants to do.
Hmm? No, Grandma's not in here. Oh my god. I'm telling you, she comfortable, y'all. She ain't even trying to get out. I be telling my mom, I be like, I know she's uncomfortable. Like, I know she's smushed. Oh, here, let me make a bubble. I'm due on Saturday, y'all. My due date is Saturday. Saturday. The 1st of August is my due date. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Grandma, make a bubble. Grandma gonna tell me something. Boy, get out my face. Don't hit me. No, I don't want to hit you, AJ. Just leave me alone. I love you, but leave me alone. How the fuck do I make a bubble? I forgot how to make a bubble. Oh, right here, stickers. Here we go. Here we go. Would you like me to mute it? Mute it? Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna mute it, guys. Can we get to 10K taps? How do I mute it?
See, she came in there because AJ came in there and said, Grandma wants you. And she wasn't getting her lazy ass up, so Stella came back in there. Yeah, but this is what y'all invited into your home. Don't even get up, cook. She probably ain't fed the kids for the day. She don't want to do shit. So she's going to have it on mute for a little while, so let me read some comments. Imagine a grown dog laying in the bedroom, and 2 children running all over the place. Stella's hiding too. Yeah, something big is going to happen Saturday. She's getting everybody prepped for it to be on YouTube. Her head circumference will never be the same after the weight loss shots. Yep, she make the babies but can't feed them. Relying on the government for everything. because she's not paying for this labor and delivery. You know what's weird? I've never seen AJ Kalani connect with her like most pregnant mothers. You know how kids touch the stomach, talk to the baby. Never seen them connect with the baby. That's a good observation. She still has it on mute, guys, so that's why, yeah. He tells it all while he talks to Kalani and Liv. That proves he's abusing both of them. Yeah, but he gonna wind up being Kalani's protector because shit gonna get worse with this one right here. As they get older, yeah, he's gonna have to be the protector of both those little kids because she's gonna be off the charts. Yep. AJ knows Olivia just another child that Stella takes care of. He comes in like a little brother. The grandma is the baby. Yeah. She's still on mute, guys, so that's why, yeah. Like everyone else feel like complete loser, lost 3, now she's going to have 3 more, neglect all of them. She isn't having these kids because she's just a mother. She's having them out of spite. Yeah, she's having them just because she got pregnant. And that's it. And the last one, she could not have an AB, so that's why she had it. And this last one's because she couldn't get an AB in Texas and she didn't have no money to go nowhere else to get it done because she couldn't ask the daddy for no money. She was going to have to pay for it all. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. My heart bleeds for AJ and the fact she lets men come in and be hitting them. AJ is always going to feel like he needs to protect them. Yeah, he is. He over there potty trained his sister. This is the start of it all. It's just the beginning. That's what she wanted the Web3 for, to babysit them. Because you think about it, when the Web3 was over there, she loved it because Kalani was always up under Christian. And AJ
All right, we're good. I wanted to
kind of playing with Ryan, right? And she loved that because for that time frame, she didn't have to be bothered with them. This is what she loved. Like I say, with that flashback on the show, she was so happy Joy was there because she felt like she had somebody there that can watch those kids. She didn't have to do it. Just like she's happy right here. She don't want to be bothered with these kids at all.
But I forgot. Is Saturday August 1st or Sunday August 1st? I think it's Saturday, right? What the fuck are you talking about? It's Saturday? Okay. I'll do Saturday. Oh well. Next Saturday. I'm just over it. And AJ's getting on my nerves. I really need to make the baby drop. That's what my doula said. She said it has the baby drop. She hasn't. And she said that it's normal for a baby to not drop. Like the first baby drops early. That's what she said. But the rest of the babies that you have drop while you're in labor. Very rarely do they drop before that. She said you have to do stuff to make it drop. Make the baby drop. As you could tell, the baby's still high up. She's still up here. It's so annoying. So annoying. I'm over it. You had the same problem? Yeah, and I told her I wanted to get a bouncy... Why is he fucking with me, bro? I wanted to get a bouncy ball, but she said no, because you don't want to, engage her in the pelvis, then bounce. I thought you were AJ. Lord Jesus.
How do I unplug this?
I don't think it's plugged in.
And how was it working yesterday?
Oh, it is plugged in. Oh, Lord. I'll get it in a second. I'll get it. Yeah, I'm still very high. I know.
You see how she got annoyed that quick? She didn't even know who it was, and she's ready to go off just because she figured it was AJ. It could have been Kalani. Of course, it was her mother. But you see how annoyed she is? And you bringing another baby into the world. Yeah. So it's a whole big mess. Whole big mess. That's all it is. We're not talking about nothing. Whatever, I think her mom wants the fan or something. I'll get in a minute and go back to the comments. You're not talking. I mean, this TikTok shit is not that important. You're not talking about nothing. But you see how she'll put everybody on hold just to talk to strangers. Everybody, including her mama. I'll get in a minute and turn back to the comments.
I hate it. I want her to drop because she's like in my ribs. Oh my God. I gotta move this shit and unplug this fan. I don't feel like it. I want to watch something good on Netflix. I really needed to do my makeup and record a video for y'all. But I don't feel like it, you guys. I'm too tired. I'm way too tired. You see all this shit right here? That's all baby stuff.
Mommy, close your eyes. Close your eyes, Mommy. Open your eyes. Some cute flowers. I bought you some cute flowers. Cute flowers. Them for you. It's for you.
Thank you.
You like them? You should put them in the face.
They smell good too.
I want to smell them. Them smell good. Okay. Them smell good. Then go
Give me a kiss.
I want to go give it back to Grandma. No.
He's so sweet. Now I feel like a bitch because I was mean to him. Now she's trying to bring me flowers. You guys are making mommy cry.
Mom, what happened? We bought some flowers for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are so sweet. You're so sweet.
Mom, why are you crying?
Because you're just so sweet. You really are. You're very annoying, but you're also like a sweetheart.
You see how she can't even give him a compliment without throwing a jab? And she's very odd and awkward because even when he came in there with the flowers, which we know Stella bought the flowers, of course, which I don't even know why. I don't know what the point of all that shit was for. But she couldn't even be genuine with when he first brought the flowers in there. You see how she paused for so long? Because she's never gotten flowers from anybody, ever. No man has ever gave her flowers, right? But it's just, she's very odd. And opposed to you just saying he's sweet, you got to tell him he's annoying. Like, why can't he just be sweet? She's disgusting, odd. She really it's something really wrong with her. And this is not to throw a jab at any autistic parents out here. You have autistic child. I'm not talking about your child. I'm talking about her. Because that whole reaction, that delayed reaction like that, and no emotions behind it. And then she had to force it. After she shed her little fake tears, she had to force something nice to say. But she couldn't carry it out. She had to say something negative. And you see how he lean into her? He wants that attention and that goodness so bad that he's going to do anything he got to do to get praise from her. Wow.
You know why I sweetheart?
Why?
Cause I have flowers for you. That's why. And when I don't, you irritated.
And when you don't have flowers? No, I'm irritated when you don't listen.
Oh. I got flowers for you too.
You got flowers to me too? Thank you, Kailani.
This for you. Wait. Smell.
You see how he knows all the negative words? So when you don't get flowers, you're irritated. She's irritated with you all the time. And she tells him that too. Everything she pretty much, she actually, the bad outweighs the good when it comes down to the words she uses with him. Yeah, only thing she might say, oh, you're a good boy, like your little dog. But everything else, he's taking it in. He's saying you're irritated. He's soaking in the words that she's saying. And she's so slow in the fucking brain, she don't even realize what she's doing to him. Wow.
I know. It smells really good.
Mine. It smells really good. Mine.
That's not good too. Dang, my scent is heightened.
There's water.
I smell those flowers so good. Okay, go give those back to Grandma. Go give it. No. Don't start playing a sword fight with the flowers. Go give them to Grandma. This turned to a big mess. Oh my God, he's gonna be such a gentleman. He's gonna be a sweetheart. He definitely is. Because if he's not, girl, you know I'm gonna cuss his ass and beat his ass up, okay? You guys already know me, okay? I don't play that shit. I'm not gonna.
Listen to this shit she getting ready to say, y'all. Just get ready to peep this shit. Yeah, Craig. Listen to what she getting ready to say.
I'm gonna be the mama who lets my son talk to women any type of way. No. But I don't want him to grow up like a punk either. Like a pushover type of dude that lets women treat him any type of way. Well, I'd rather him be that type of way. But he's not going to be that way. But he's not going to be no asshole either. That's for sure. He's gonna be sweet. He's already a sweetheart. He really is. Because every time he's just so sweet. Every time I get dressed up or whatever, he's always like, Mommy, you look so pretty. Like, he's so sweet. Oh my God. My AJ.
He's so sweet, but he's a crybaby. He's annoying. He agitates you. You want him at your face all the time. He's all those things more than being sweet. Because he's only sweet when he's trying to get your approval and praise. He's trying to get you to not be agitated. That's when he's sweet. Yeah, manipulative. He's learning from her. So he can get the praises. Because that's a theory. You do something to get the praises. He's learning that. If I do something like this, I get the praises from her. That's a theory. Okay? And that's exactly what she's doing with him. And that's why it could get dangerous. Because he grow up and start doing some things that he shouldn't be doing to get her praises. Yeah. Especially being that she's the only one he's going to be around. He does need to have more family around him so he can see different dynamics. Because this is what's raising him. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love him so much.
Yes, sweetie.
Do the kids understand? Yeah, they do understand. They understand it pretty well that there's a baby in my tummy. They get it. Are they ready? Girl, hell no. They're not. We're all not.
I'm sure he's telling Stella some of the things she said. Well, he don't have to tell him. Stella's always in her chat in the other room. Stella knows exactly how Liv is, what Liv has done, what Liv says. It is no mystery to them at all. That's another reason Stella wanted her there in California, because she's really trying to protect AJ. She is, because she knows this girl is not wrapped tight. She knows her. Like, she knows things that we don't know. We see all this bullshit on the camera, but you got to remember, her mom knows her outside the camera. Yeah, so Stella knows exactly what Liv does and say to this boy. You know, maybe she don't know, like when they in Texas and when she not on camera, of course she don't know. But she on camera enough for everybody to know. So that ain't no surprise. And that's why I don't ride for Stella, because she know exactly what this girl do to this boy. She know it.
Ready. Okay. But they understand it. They're not dumb. They're still calling her Mimi. Because remember I was calling her Mimi? But she's not Mimi. And I hope when she comes out.
What words, Brianna? What words? Hey, Wildflower. Hey, Juju. I'm so happy that Christian can just show up as himself. He don't have to misbehave or be a pushover to get love. Come on. Because that's the way it's supposed to be, right? That's how you're supposed to be raising your kids when you decide to bring kids into this world, human beings into this world. That's the way it's supposed to be. They're not here to serve you and jump through hoops to get your praise and to get a good boy, tap him on the head. That's not how you're supposed to be raising children. But that's what she do. They're not here to be pent up against their siblings. Oh, she was bad today. Oh, he's a crybaby. Do you want to be a crybaby like him? That's not what you do, because you start raising resentment between siblings as they get older. It's going to be a whole lot of dynamics with this situation that we probably won't ever see, but it's a dynamic that's happening in the world right now with siblings and with families. So she's not the only one. That's why I can say what I'm saying. It's already been proven out here in the world. It's what mothers do. Mothers, fathers, families, the whole gamut. The whole gamut. She's horrible. Horrible. Look at her.
She's not calling her baby Mimi. Oh, Lord. Yes, he does. He does love making me feel loved. He really does. He's a sweetheart. Like, if anything's ever mad at me, if anything's ever wrong with me, if I'm crying, anything, Mommy, what wrong? Who made you cry, Mommy? Like, he's always on it. He's such a sweetheart. That can be her nickname. It was her nickname from what her name was going to be, but that's not going to be her name anymore. Do you have everything ready? Stroller, car seat?
That's why I don't feel like it's no guilt today. None of that. Stella off too. And yeah, and they don't have a capability to be guilty about anything. And I do think Stella is somewhat scared of her. I do think that. I think she's scared of, because she has some different personalities popping off, right? And those personalities don't care who's in front of her. Okay? And that includes her mother. So, yeah. So I think she's scared of her. On top of all of that, I do. And again, that's her fault, because you wasn't around when she was young, letting her drop out of school and all that shit y'all had going on over there. So
Bassinet, yeah, I do, baby. I have everything. The stroller doesn't come until tomorrow. It's like a stroller and a car seat, you know? That doesn't come until tomorrow. I have to have my stepdad put it in my car. And what else? The bassinet is in a box in the living room. I have to bring it, but I ordered some other stuff. Like, I still want to like rearrange this room. Like, I have a lot to do this week. I have a lot to do this week before this baby comes.
Yeah, so she's going to say the same thing she said in the blog, which, you know, we're going to listen to it, but I'm just saying she just keeps repeating the same thing, right? Because she don't have any content. So she just ran over to TikTok saying the same thing she just said in the blog. But hold on. About how she is with that little boy. I watched this crime movie. True One. The boy wanted his mom's time and attention, etc. So he killed for his mom, as his mom told him to do to get her love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting that out there that it's going to be that extreme for AJ. I'm just observations. These are just my observations. Okay. My opinion is not law. But yeah, I'm kind of yeah. I see some things being set up, and I just see her getting worse as far as being out here thoughting and bopping and leaving these kids at home, and he's gonna have to be responsible for raising his siblings. That's what I see. Because she don't even talk about trying to get her life together, go work, get a job, get things together. That's not what she's talking about. And I'm saying as they get older, you know what I'm saying? He got these 2 siblings under him. Yeah.
Because my room is not ready for the baby. It will be by the end of the week, but it's not ready at this moment. I still have to... This is nothing but clothes and blankets and all types of shit. I gotta take all her stuff and wash it. Fold it up, put it up. Then I can pack our hospital bag. I'm getting rid of this.
Mom, come check it out now.
Okay, I will, baby. I have to get rid of this desk because I'm getting another desk, and I have to rearrange that. Put this dresser over there. I got something for right here. You guys will see. I'll show you guys after.
That room is so small. Like, all that she's talking about doing, it's still going to be a hot mess in there. And when all that stuff cramped up in there, it messes. Anybody can get overstimulated. I've said this before. It's like, this is why you wait, the way you set your room up and how much stuff you have in a room, and all that plays a part in your mental. It just does. And then the colors in there are dark and drab, air blowing loud as hell. It's just not a good environment. It's just not. It's just horrible. And you got your nerve to talk about you know how to decorate. Decorate what, girl? I can understand why even the stepsister cannot stand Olivia. Imagine how she feels knowing this is going on and can't even visit her dad normally. And like, you got to remember, these people know her from when they was growing up, or however long they've been in her life. They've seen how she moved. So people don't want to be bothered with her. Nobody wants to be bothered with her. She want to keep saying family. Only family is her mama. No cousins, nobody. Nobody.
Because my room is pretty small. So I have to do it all a certain way. So I have enough space for everything. You know what I mean? Because right now we are just in one room. And everybody thinks that's like the biggest, funnest, running joke on YouTube. That like I live with my parents right now and I'm sleeping in one room with my babies. Like, I don't give a fuck. I chose this. Like, I just had an apartment. I broke the lease that my rent was getting paid. My rent was getting paid every month faithfully, on time, early. You know what I mean? I didn't have any issues. I just didn't want to be there. What?
In a load of pink, but
Just like I said earlier. You move by choice and not by force. Besides the fact you was running from some stuff, we know that too. We know you're not gonna tell that part. But still, you could have stayed 10 toes down that shit and held it down like an adult would have done, and you chose not to. Because the shit gonna still be in Texas. It's not, whatever it was, it's not going away. You just avoiding the issue. You just prolonging the issues. That's all you doing. That's it. It's not going away. We're talking about adult situations here, not shit that you can just think you're going to keep brushing under the rug. And like you said in the vlog, you're going to go pay some on your child support. Well, that debt going to be around forever because you only doing some. Okay? You don't want to even get a real job because you don't want them to make you pay all your child support. So that's another reason you don't want to work. Thinking you slick. Piss poor ass.
Mrs. We about to paint.
No, I don't know where the paintbrushes are.
Why?
Because everything is everywhere right now, baby. Your paintbrushes should be with the paint. The paint books. Wherever the paint books are, the paintbrushes should be. It's almost time. Yes, it's almost time. It's almost time. It's almost time. It's almost time. Yeah, I'm where I need to be. And I'm not going to live here forever. If I could actually tell you guys my plans, then I would, but I can't because I have haters. And I can't tell you.
Wait, hold up before she say this next bullshit. Steve, the bed is already pushed against the wall. She had to push the bed against the wall when she put that other dresser over there. It is pushed against the wall. So they can only get in the bed one side. On that one side over there. That's it. Yeah. I mean, not Steve. I'm sorry. 80%. Yeah, it's already pushed against the wall.
There's my plans, but I'm here for a lot of things. I'm here to get help from my family. I'm here because I don't want to be in a state by myself anymore. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here because of another reason I can't say. And I'm here because of another reason I can't say. Like, I'm here for a lot of reasons, but I'm not gonna stay. I was gonna stay, but California is expensive. I don't like that. Like, living in other states where shit is fair, I don't like that California is so fucking expensive. And then, I don't know. It's ridiculously stupid fucking expensive for no reason.
No, it is for a reason. Because, the man you say, oh, he's president, get over it. He's president, get over it. Being that you're not checked into politics and don't really know what's going on in the world, that's why it's so expensive. It's extra expensive now. Yes, California's always been somewhat expensive, but everywhere is expensive right now because of the man you thought, the man you was hoo-ha and hooray for, not that you voted for him, not that you are really any type of political party, not that you know anything about politics. You just want to run with the crowd and act like a damn fool. But there are some things going on in the world that's contributed to all these high prices. But, your dumb ass wouldn't know nothing about that, right? Yeah, your mom ain't telling you about that, what's going on in the world, or she checked out too? Oh, okay.
My mom's like, well, remember where you are. I mean, I know, but it's like, I'm not used to it. Girl, gas here is like $5.50.
Well, anybody smart, or not even, you ain't got to be the smartest, but just a little common sense would have researched that. And then your mama over there, your breeder, she would have told you, she wouldn't even suggest that you come there, being that she already knew that the cost of living was high like it is. Yeah, she knew that. But she still coerced you to come there anyway. You see how that shit worked? Dumb and Dumber. Uh-huh. Yeah. And everybody on this side kept telling you it's expensive to be there. But you got money, right? Money come to you. Yeah. So now you see you getting this thing figured out now. You can't afford to be there because even running to your Chick-fil-A probably costs you $30. Yeah. Same meal you was getting back in Dallas. But you didn't do no kind of research per usual. You just trying to run away.
On a good day. $5.50. Like, that just irritates me because I know I'm overspending. Like, I'm overpaying. Like, you're ripping me off. What the hell? And I guess Californians are okay with it and they're cool with it because they probably never lived anywhere else. Like, don't get me wrong, I love California and I'm gonna have a good ass time while I'm here. After I have this baby, we're gonna go explore. We're gonna go have, like, really enjoy the city because this is a fun city. But I've lived other places that I've loved more. You know what I mean? Like Florida. I'm not gonna say Texas because fuck Texas. But Florida is fucking beautiful.
And that wouldn't be places. It would be there's another place that I enjoyed more, Florida, because you ain't been no damn where. So come on, don't say places. Say I really enjoyed Florida a whole lot better. Yeah, but you couldn't run back to Florida because you couldn't run to your sister's house. You had to run back to that one bedroom in California. So there you go. I want to see how you're going to maneuver your way out this situation because it is expensive and you need money to be moving with 3 kids. So we're going to sit back and see how this really going to be, how this going to work out.
Beautiful. And Florida's more expensive than Texas. Oh, you want the fan? But it's still reasonable. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, gas in Florida right now is probably like $3 something. That's reasonable. The paintbrushes are not in there, Mom. They have to be wherever the paint books are.
No.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I think they were in the bag that you had the doll in, and you had some stuff in that bag.
Yeah, but I think that bag's been emptied. I need like a container to keep all their crayons, everything in, but we're not organized like that yet. So I don't know. Check on anywhere on top of the washer or dryer. She's talking about the thingies. Girl, we're not gonna be able to find those thingies. We're not organized like that right now. We have not become that organized. Okay, can I get up?
And you're not going to become that organized because you don't have the space. You need space to be organized. Of course, Stella over there trying to do arts and crafts because that's one thing Stella will do. She will try to do something with the kids. Now, I give her credit for that. When this one don't want to do shit. Because I remember when she was in Texas and she was around Halloween and she was trying to do the pumpkin carving with the kids, the Web3, everybody. That was her idea. She wanted to make cookies with the kids, all of that. While this one don't want to do nothing but sit on live. Now, again, I will give Stella that. And she do want to cook food. And even the time she was trying to cook AJ some hamburgers because this heifer wasn't trying to cook nothing. Yeah. But this one, she don't want to do shit. This is all she want to do, pregnant or not, because she wasn't pregnant when the Web3 was over there. She just want to stay online all day. That's it. It's wild.
She wants this fan. Let me give her this fan. Anyway. Oh, wait, child.
Mom,
what?
You're the one who bought the paintbrushes.
I did buy them, but I don't know. They were on top of the washer with everything else, and I don't know where Grandma moved it. I don't know.
It was so
Look, you're doing too much. Out, get out. Because you're doing way too much now. I don't know where stuff is, okay? I don't know. Like I said, they should have stayed right next to where the books were.
Oh God, them voices annoy the hell out of me. All three of them voices, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. All three of their voices are annoying, especially the two girls, because she not a woman. The two girls up in there, their voices are annoying AF. Ugh. Yeah, yeah. That's not just your room. You cannot keep putting them out. Yeah, she treats it set up for her. Only thing in that room that indicates the kids in there is that potty. Everything else in there is set up for her.
Oh, okay, no, leave it alone. Bye. See you later. Bye, Kaylani. Love you. Excuse me.
Mom, when you go to the doctor?
Boy, I ain't going nowhere.
Why?
Because I'm tired.
But I want a pink bud.
Tomorrow. Maybe Grandpa will go to the Dollar Tree. Ask him. I'm towing around an 8-pound baby. I'm not in the mood to walk anywhere. Shit, I gotta go pee and I don't even feel like going pee. Okay, what were we talking about? You complained about $4.35. Girl, I was complaining in Texas when the shit went up to $2.80. I was like, damn, $2.80. My mom's like, well, it's $6 here. Like I said, it's cool. It's not a big deal. Especially if you, like, it's not really a big deal like that for real for me. But it's just, I know that they're ripping me off. That's all. I just know they are, you know?
Yeah, they are. But that's all due to that man you was hooping and hollering about. Let's go back to why they're ripping us off. Okay, and we always know it's always capitalism and all that. We ain't getting into all that. We're just stating what's going on right now. Okay, because it's ironic that, when there's a Democratic president, we don't seem to have all these issues. Just kind of ironic. But anyway, I'm not going to get into the political shit, but yeah. Yeah, thank your president, man, you was hooping and hollering about. And not even the damn president. Thank that thing up there in the White House, just like you, not even a mother. He not even a president. See how they work? Yeah.
Tell Mom we said hello. I will. $5 in Miami. Hold on. The food too. Yeah, the food is high. It's almost $5 in Miami? No way. Let me see. I'm about to Google it right now.
Here, eat it.
Why are you acting like a butthead to me? They cut you in the same spot?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I think it's probably where I may have stopped it there because I can't do much of her. So I don't know what else she may have talked about after that. Because like I stated, I cannot I can't do a lot of her, and my brain can't take it. But I'm gonna keep repeating it because this is what I took from this. She's so tired. She don't want to do shit but sit and read comments. Listen to what she's talking about. But she don't want to go nowhere. She don't go ask grandpa, go ask grandma, get out of here. Dot dot dot. Even Stella come there asking her for shit and she can't get up and move. But she can get back to what we talking about. Just go back to the comments talking about nothing. You damn near 40 and this is all you got. This is all you got. This is what you do all day. And this is what you've been doing for years. But we supposed to believe you're going to get your life together. You're going to restore your life. Everything is going to be good. You're going to get a house. You're going to get a man that's going to take care of you. All these little frivolous bullshit. How is this supposed to all happen and you do nothing but sit and talk to strangers all day? Yeah. Yeah, all this time she still hadn't washed. No, still hadn't washed. That's not even important to her. Yeah. What is the psychology? What is the possible psychology of this moaning? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's definitely something off with it though. I won't be able to watch the cookie part because TikToks don't. You can't save I mean, once she click go off live, it deletes. So if somebody else have it, I could probably watch it. But yeah, that's the thing about TikTok. The lives aren't saved. And again, girl, I can only watch so much of her. I can't sit over there and watch her like that because she just be saying some old crazy shit, and my brain can't handle it. I can't handle too much. 6 years of divorce and no moving forward. But not even the 6 years of divorce. You got to go past that, guys. She wasn't doing nothing before she met Gerard. Like y'all say, she met him in a auto parts store. She hasn't been doing anything with her life since she dropped out of middle school. Like she has never had her own. She has never been doing nothing. It's like nothing. This is her. This is who she is. That's why I feel like and I'm just saying feel like it because I'm not Cleo. Okay, I can't predict her future. But she's not going to be nothing and do nothing because she never have. It has nothing to do with Gerard or the divorce. She wasn't doing nothing before him. She wasn't doing nothing when she was with him. She wasn't doing nothing after him. Like, that's just it. This is who she is. And that's who she's going to be because her conversation is still getting with a man. It's not, let me improve me. Let me go get my GED. Let me go try to get a job, a good, decent job, a career. Let me get my life together and everything else will fall in place. No. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to restore, get my kids. I'm going to find a man, or better yet, my kids going to find a man. That's what she talks about. That's it. When I was 9 months, me and the dad was getting the room ready for the baby. A lot to be done. Yeah, because you had room. You just said a room. You had a room and plenty of room to do what you needed to do, right? She cramped up in one bedroom with all that junk up in there. Yeah. Yeah, she should have been fed them, gave them baths. Yeah, and one part, I don't know if it was on the TikTok, but she was talking about she wanted to take them somewhere. Oh, she said she wanted to take them to a water park, which that's what she's supposed to be doing today. She's gonna take them to a water park. Now, mind she just said all that shit she need to do to get their room together, right? But she's gonna take them to a water park today. She didn't want to take them yesterday because she feel like it's gonna be packed because it's Sunday. But then she was like, well, it's summertime, so it might be packed tomorrow, but maybe it won't be as packed. So I want to take them to a water park because I don't want to go to the park. I don't feel like sitting in that hot ass sun. Yeah. Why is it always got to be about water? Why can't you take them to some indoor place where they can play and there's AC? Why does it have to be water all the time? And the water park is not going to work for you because some of that stuff, somebody need to be kind of on the rise with Kalani. She's still little. You can't get on the rise. So why would you want to go to a water park? You still going to have to you're going to do a whole lot of walking around, which you need to be doing that, but it's still, you just don't think things through. You just be talking. You just be talking, girl. You ain't finna do nothing. You don't want to do nothing with them kids. You just want to lay in the bed like you doing. Eat and lay in the bed. That's all you want to do. Them kids get bored. That's why Stella and they're trying to find something for them to do. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Banana. We talked about that earlier. I had everybody drop the coffee. Let me go over real quick and look at. I told Kira I was going to look at her. Hold the line. Talk to your neighbors. And talk to your neighbors. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. Hold on, let me see. Hold the line. I don't even know if it's over here. All right, hold the line, guys. I'm trying to find this page so we can look at this community post. Get up off a chair because I'm sleeping. I gotta get myself ready for work. Let's see. Here, deep. All right. All right, let me get this pulled up. So we're gonna go look at Carrie, because Carrie's community post, because she has that coffee posted. I just want to do a shout out to the Web3 for showing that Black love. No matter what is what, that's their business, but I'm loving it. Do you? But again, they like to have fun. That's what I was saying before about them. They like to have fun, right? And Liv is just not a fun person. So again, I just don't feel like with the Gerard and Liv thing, no, that's just not gonna work. Like these two right here like to have fun as a young couple, black young couple. Sure, no matter what age you are, but just having fun. Theme, they always having stuff that's kind of themed, traveling, just living life. Ain't nothing no average people don't do. Just living their life, not sitting around online all day cursing and telling lies, lying and this and that and this. No. And she can say all she want to say about this woman don't have kids and this woman did and that woman that. She don't need to. Her life is doing what it needs to do. She's living her life on her own terms. But you wouldn't know nothing about that. Living your life on your own terms, that's what Nisha's doing. That's what a lot of us black women do. Not all, but a lot of us. Because there are some out here that move like you. All right? Yeah, we see that in this sector. So not all, but and not even just saying black women. I'm going to say black women first because I'm a black woman, but just women in general. That's about their business, living life on their own terms, whether they're married, single, kids, no kids, unlike you. But we're talking about Nisha right now. She's living her life on her own terms. For whatever reason, she don't have kids. I'm not getting into that either because that's not of any of my concern. Okay, so let's move along. I just wanted to give that appreciation. I just want to give that appreciation post on that. All right. Let's go. Ooh, y'all know y'all was wrong for this. And someone came in and said that this was a good dress for her to have on. I think they was coming at her windmill, and I didn't really give them a whole lot of attention. I said what I said, but I didn't really give them too much attention. So they might still be in the bushes, but I don't give a damn. But yeah, this is what we're talking about. And again, I don't body shame. I do sometimes, but I don't make it a habit. But this one right here, but you want to talk about her and say, oh, she looked like a man. This is the average body type for a Black woman. Okay? Yeah. I don't know what this is. Like you can't even buy clothes that fit you properly. Like I stated, you could have got a maternity dress, and it could have been cute. I'm not even gonna tell you that it couldn't have not been cute, but you could have got a maternity dress that didn't contour to your body, and it could have been a cute dress. You could have got your A-line dress, something like that didn't contour to your body, and you would have looked better. But you don't know nothing about A-line, so let me move on. All right, let me move on. What we over here for? Hold up. All right. Add another criminal to the list. Fort Worth mugshots with Bradley Williams, actual assault, booked 1/19/2025, bail 0. So this for people that didn't know about this situation. Again, this is on Carrie's site. All right. Then we have here, making sure y'all can see this stuff. I don't know what's going on up here. Why is it stuck here? Hold on. So, update: Bradley, Gamer Bay, Pablo got arrested today. Mugshot not available as of yet. I can't make it bigger, guys. So, but again, this is on Carrie's page, so you can always go over there to her community posts if you want to see it for yourself. His name, William Bradley, of course, is on here. Defense attorney, so he has a defense attorney. Got the prosecutor on here. Bondsman name is on here. Bond amount $2,500. Let's see. Case possess CSPG. I don't know what that means. Type CN 727 2006. So 10 o'clock Texas time today. And AG sexual assault 83. What? Why did it say 83? I don't know if that's a 26 or 25. Why was it saying 8/3/2026? I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. The ex assault case is still very much open. He's scheduled for 8/3/2026. Okay, so she answered my question. Okay. All right. And this is you. This is what you do when you perusing that internet. This is what you're gonna run into. Baby, he was weird all around the board, so I believe it and don't put anything past him. I met him on POF and thought he was cool until I started kicking it with him. I broke it off because he was trying to force me to have SCX. Jesus. No, I ain't finna put him in it. Oh, CSP, controlled substance. Okay, thank you, Brandy. Thank you. And you know that she ain't with all, he didn't have to force her. Yeah. And I pointed this out before. This is something when Carrie did that live with all the messages. And I saw the running thing with the lady kept saying he wouldn't leave me alone. He wouldn't leave me alone. Yeah, the ladies were saying that. And Liv said the same thing. And I said before about that. I said something was off about him. Just because the mere fact he wanted to be with her. But again, he's that type of man. It don't matter to him who the lady is. He wants to dominate the lady. So Liv, you're not special. I said this before. You're no one special. He treated all the women the same way because of what's going on with him mentally. So you're nothing. You're not anyone special. He's just not rap tight. He has issues. He has problems. And that's why when he doing all that yelling and all that carrying on, and I can imagine what he really said to Liv outside the camera, the stuff that she didn't tell. I can imagine what that man was saying to her. And that might have been why she was crying like that, to be honest with you guys. I know we don't really vibe with her, but we got to keep it a little real. Okay? We really do. That could possibly why she was crying when he kept popping up like that. Now, yes, I know when he was bamming on the windows and stuff, she let him in because she probably was scared. Now, she could have called the police. Yes, she could have. She should have. Number one, right? She should have called the police, but she didn't. And she can give her fugazi reason why she didn't, but she didn't. But I do believe she was scared of him. And that could possibly be what he said, what he done. We don't know. We don't know. So. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, he did. No one has to work hard for it. But that's where she's going to learn her lesson. When you don't make a man wait and make him do this so you can get to learn him. So, yeah, he is who he is, and I'm not going to take that away from him, but she has to take accountability in this too, because she has a pattern of meeting these men and just being with them. That's my man. You was calling him your boyfriend and all that at some point. So you have to take accountability in this as well, because you do the same thing with every man, and every man you meet is going to be different. Just because you run the same play, every man is not in the same playbook with you. They got their own playbook. You got your own playbook. Okay, so that's something your brain again don't have mastered yet. That every man you encounter, it can only get worse, right? To the point it's going to be something where you're not going to be sitting in front of that camera. And again, I'm not wishing on you. I don't like you, but I'm not wishing that on you. But you got to make better choices at some point in your life. You got this man up in your house with your kids. You sleep. Yeah. Okay. No, she's not going to learn until something really tragic happens. Because you think that you can't avoid shit. Shit happens. Ain't no man coming to the door. Oh, I can tell when something is this. I can tell when something is that. What man walking to the door saying I'm a predator? What predator? Not just men, because women are predators too. No, what predator is walking to the door saying I'm a predator? Stop it. So you have to take some part in this too, because this is what you do. Just like that young lady said she met him on POF, so did you. This is wild, man. This is so crazy. And the fact that you sit up and justify it. Yeah, you love bad boys until you don't. Okay? You can love a bad boy. That don't mean that you don't need to get to know him. There's different type of men out here. Every man not going to be the banker type, the financial dude, and this and that, this and that. Just because he a bad boy don't mean that he's a bad person as far as how he treat women, how he treat kids. Not every bad boy got a record. And if they do, it might not be actual assault. Right? Yeah. And just how he was talking and moving, that should be more than a notion for you. The way that man, I can imagine he probably did say some crazy shit to her. He probably did. Probably said worse than the little voicemail that we heard. He probably did. And she probably was scared of him. Yeah, she probably was scared of him. Oh, she can't handle him. She ain't no, you are not no match against no man, and you no match against no predator at all. At all. Especially when you sleep. Yeah, especially when you sleep. Yeah, exactly, Brianna. That crap, that's scary. That's so scary. And just her whole mentality, oh, she can tell when a person is this and a person is that, but don't want to take no time to get to know them, but you can just tell. That's wild, boy. But and the thing about it is, guys, she not the only one out here. There are plenty of women like Liv out here that have kids that do the same thing every day. She's not even just by herself in this. We just talking about her, but it happens all the time. We know it happens because there's so many men that unalive these women's kids and unalive her. It happens all the time. And you just thought he was such a good person. Like that young lady said in that message. I thought he was cool. They always start out cool. They ain't coming to the door. They got to get a feel for you so they know what angle to come from. That's how this thing works. And yeah, there's people been with people for many years and they flipped out. So nothing is a guarantee. But you just going out here online and meeting these men and bringing them to your house and you got kids in your house, there's another layer to it when you got kids, especially young kids that really can't say anything. And a mother like you, because even if I even feel like it was the older kids, how you set up, they probably wouldn't even tell you. So many out here, but not on social media. So scary for children. Talking about she can tell by looking at them. Yeah. But then they saying the man had an ankle monitor on, so she saw that. Yep. Nope, she don't. And it's not about her. She's not even in the frame of mind of getting to know a man. She just wants him to come over there, sit in her face, give her attention, have sex. That's all she's thinking about. She's not thinking about getting to know the man, not even just like the average person want to know the man. That's not what she's interested in. She's just interested in sex, and because that's where her self-esteem lies. And she said it before in a video. It just makes her feel good, and not just it's not a physical feel good. It's endorphins because she feels like she's getting this. She has this man's full-on attention in this little short period of time. And that's sad. That's how she lives her life. But this is what she's been doing. That's why she shouldn't have a problem with them coming over as soon as she meet them. Yep, she let Joey, and she talked about in that video, we're going to do that throwback. She's going to talk about all that. Because again, for her letting him bathe those kids, she feels like that's a proud daddy moment. We a family. Daddy going in there to bathe the kids. Daddy and mommy here. Yeah, because that's the life she wants. The little girl in her, that's what she wants. Right. And then she be able to drink into. So you knocked out from drinking and this man in your house. Right. That's what I'm saying right there, Brianna. Right there, Wildflower. That's the point I'm making. But you won't tell us you can tell by looking at them. Oh, I care about the kids, but nothing I can do about it. But guys, when you hear me talking like this, I'm just stating what I observe, but it's not, don't mistake that for me caring. I'm just stating what I see and what I feel is really what it is. But I'm not necessarily making excuses for her, and I don't care. I don't vibe with her. She's unlikable, she's abusive, she's neglectful, she's nasty, all of that. I'm just pointing out what's going on. So I hope she don't get that misunderstood, because it's not that. It's not that, because at some point you got to get help and get yourself in order. Yes, and I've been saying that, and that's what it is. And it's not going to be an overnight process. It's not going to be you run the mama process. It's not. You'll be amazed how many people do that too. Even with HIV and all that. That person don't look like they have HIV. It can even be so simple as this. Someone can tell somebody they have an eating disorder. And I'm not talking about anorexia, because anorexia, yeah, you can kind of tell. And they'll be like, you don't look like you have an eating disorder. That's how people are in society. They think everything has a look. A predator don't have a look. They be right in your family. They don't have a look. So that's when that ignorance come into play. And for her to even say that is wild. They don't look like it. They ain't never done nothing to my kids. How do you know? And again, I hope they haven't. I don't wish that on those kids. But I'm just speaking reality. Now, I'm not saying every man is going to do this. But okay. No, I haven't heard of Eugenie Clooney. No. Yeah, she let these men do this, guys, because she wants that family dynamic. And she feel like, oh, the load is off of me. He's taking him to the barber. He's giving him a bath. He's over there disciplining them. They're taking the load off of her, and that's what she wants. So, that's why I say them kids, that's who I feel sorry for, because they have to live with her. Mm-hmm. Yep. The deal is waking up is only part of it. After she wake up, she got to go get help. Olivia have some issues. And it's all stemming from her childhood. And that's how she operates, guys. Like, I know y'all seen these stories, even true stories. People really y'all say that Arrested Development, but you got to believe it too. That her brain is really back there. And she has fantasies in her head of a family. She never had that. Family, a man really loving her, taking care of her. She have all those fantasies in her head. It's just not going to come to pass the way she's doing it. It's just not. And unfortunately, hopefully no one gets hurt. None of the kids get hurt in the process of her wanting a fantasy that's never going to be. Yes, that's I hope don't have nothing happen to those kids. Because she's not done with meeting strange men. I mean, she's been doing it too long. She's going to be done with it for right now while she's in her mama's house, but she's not done. That's why I say when AJ and them get older, he going to be watching them siblings. Watching his siblings. Yeah. She does things on impulse because her brain cannot function to do anything different. She don't have the brain capacity to think things through, guys. Our brain is a very, very important organ. And when that's not developed properly or when things are off, whatever that might be, it will mess you up. So she's just not wired right and she needs help. And like I stated, it's not going to happen overnight. It ain't going to happen because you run your mama's house and you sitting on the bed talking about restoring your life and all this and that. All them damn words out your damn mouth. That's not going to solve the issue. But, it's her life. You do what you do. Tink, tink, Betty Joe, BMW. I'm just talking. Because everybody got their own things they got to deal with, including me. I'm not sitting here making it seem like my life is perfect or not even perfect. I don't like that word. That I don't have things I have to work on, that I don't have flaws and I don't this and I don't that. That's not how this go. Okay. So that's not what this is about. So that's why I don't, I kind of come at this a little bit different. Because I know everything happens for a reason. She's just not hopping out here being this way, guys. She's not. It's gotten worse because it never got addressed. Yeah. And again, I'm not making excuses for her. I'm not, letting her off the hook. None of that. I'm just speaking reality of it. That's it. So it's not even a matter of just snap your fingers and stop doing what you're doing. No, it's not easy for her. When her self-esteem lies in between her legs. And putting on makeup. That's it. Yeah. I don't think she's an addict. I think she uses that to mask the situation. Yeah, and that's again, this is my opinion. I see what you're saying. That's what you believe. That's not what I believe. I believe she does it to mask the situation because she started drinking at an early age, masking the situation. She dropped out in middle school. Why did you drop out in middle school? I don't want to hear nothing about you didn't want to go to school. I don't want to hear nothing about no bullying. I don't want to hear nothing about no bullying. It's something deeper than that. And she has said a couple of times, I was hell on wheels. I was this, I was that. If you listen to some of those little things that she would be saying, yeah. And they couldn't possibly make her go back to school. So even before she dropped out, how was your educational process? How was your learning? Were you having a hard time learning in school? Because again, I don't want to hear that bullying shit. Were you having a hard time learning in school? What was going on? Did something traumatic happen to you that even made you? Because no young girl or boy is getting themselves involved in sex at an early age if something did not happen to them. So, people want to say, oh, she was doing this and that, the bleachers and this and that. Where did that come from? Yeah. So, this is what we're dealing with. But these people out here having kids. So that what makes it worse than anything. They out here having kids. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Melody, I mean, everybody's experiences have been different, right? Because we don't even know everything she's have experienced. We doing a lot of speculations. We don't know her. All we can base it on is what she's showing us now, but we don't know Liv. We don't know her childhood, what she went through. We don't know any of that. I'm just speculating, but I do know this to be a fact. No young child is out here having SEX at an early age just because they want to. Yeah. You listen to reason what's right and wrong, Diane, because of how your brain works. And she listens, she just don't do the follow through on it. Again, the brain is a very important organ, guys. And if your brain is functioning like it probably needs to function and you don't have any type of disorders or disabilities, then you are going to have a hard time understanding. You know, some of you are going to think, oh, she just need to do the right thing because someone told her to do the right thing. But that's not always an easy thing. So yes, Danny, I can kind of go with what you're saying, behaviors as well. I don't know if it's addictions, but some type of disability or some type of disorder. Yeah. You can't snap a finger and someone is just going to listen to reason. That's not how that works. Look how she be looking. Even the shape of her face. I told you guys before that fetal alcohol syndrome. And if you look at fetal alcohol syndrome and what comes with that, it's so many different angles I can look at with this girl. Again, I'm not a therapist. So I can't diagnose her. I can just throw these out here on the table. That's all I can do. But even if I look at fetal alcohol syndrome, look at the shape of her face and what comes with that, an intellectual is going to be a part of that. They're going to struggle in school, guys. She get on here and she do all this bravado talk and this and that. And I think that kind of with some people, they're like, she can do all that she can do this. Not necessarily. Damn girl can't even make French toast. And y'all up here talking about listen to reason. And again, I'm not making any excuses for it. I'm just pointing out the other side of the coin, right? And again, brain development is important, guys. And you dealing with someone that may have some type of disorder, some type of disability, how you function is not how they're going to function. It's just not. Yeah, because she's got a lot of things going on with her, Danny. She's very defiant. And that is an issue too. People that are defiant don't listen to reason either. She got a lot going on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep repeating myself. I'm not making excuses for her. I'm not saying it's all right by any means, because who's suffering in my eyes? The kids. She do what she want to do, but for me, I feel it's deeper than, oh, she's just this and that. But, she's still all the things I said she was. Nasty, trashy. She's still all those things now. Don't get me wrong. But all I'm seeing are the kids. The kids the ones going to suffer whatever she's doing, whatever she's not doing. The kids will suffer. She's 36. Her brain is where her brain is at. Now, again, she can go get help and try to manage everything that she's, dealing with. Anybody can, and everybody can go get help and learn the proper techniques to manage it. But these kids are what the deal is at this point, because they just starting out in life. So. Yeah, she say all kinds of crazy shit. And she just got to deal with the words that come out of her mouth, just like everybody else. You put it out here in the atmosphere, you got to deal with it. So now we see she's dealing with it, right? Everything she do. That's why we say, why I say, hopefully nothing happened to these kids, because she keep putting things in the atmosphere with her words, right? So hopefully nothing happens. Because again, I don't want nothing to happen to these kids. I don't care if that little Betty Joy training get on my nerves. I don't want anything to happen to her. That's what I feel about all these kids over in this second. This Nika's kids too. Her last 8. Yeah, I wish they would have a better life. They deserve it. You can talk about the mamas all day long, but the kids deserve better. They really do. That's where I'm at with it, Diane. That's exactly all I'm saying about her. We can go back and forth about what she say, what she do, but until she gets help, it don't matter. She got to acknowledge it and get professional help. That's just gonna be it. And it's not gonna be an overnight situation, like I said before. Professionals will tell you can't diagnose somebody with narcissism in one therapy session. That takes a long time to diagnose them with that. Then the treatment start. So again, I'm not saying she's a narcissist. We say that, but we can't officially diagnose. I'm just throwing that out as an example. That's not something, in her situation is not going to be resolved in 3 months, 6 months. It's not. But she has to at some point really acknowledge it, and like I don't want to keep harming my kids. So whatever I got to do, however long it take. But that's not where she's at. She's gonna keep listening to her mama, and that's where she at with it. So yeah, it is, Rose. Like you put it in the middle of the table, put her name in the middle of the table, right? Like a graphic organizer. And you put her name in the middle. And then you got to draw all the arrows out, put circles, and you just start putting words in those circles. And it's going to be a lot of circles, right? So you think about therapists unpacking that. If she's being truthful to the therapist, because that's another thing. You got to even there, because I heard some people say the courts need to mandate her going. That's not going to change shit if that's not what she want to do. She going to go there and check the boxes, checked. Whatever they tell her to say and do, and they're going to sign the paperwork and she done. She still got to want the help. She still got to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? That's with anybody. Anybody going, you got to be honest. And it's not easy sitting in front of a therapist or anything, spilling your guts and looking how you looking. That's not easy for anybody. Yeah. So, but that's just my spiel, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm a little bit different. Again, I'm not excusing her. I'm not absolving her of anything that she said and done. I'm just talking about the fact that some of these things she's saying and doing, they're deeply rooted in her. Okay, and it's affecting the kids. That's all I'm saying. And we'll just keep talking about it because she's the only one that has to get it taken care of, right? No Gerard, no none of these men. Gerard is just a chapter in her book. All this didn't happen because of Gerard, in my opinion. No, that's it. Mm-hmm. He just one that cared about his kids, and he's just one of the men that actually care about his kids, because he had his own issues and didn't. I know he went to therapy. Not sure if he's still going, but you see how that worked, because he was willing to put in the work. That's how this thing works, right? You got to be willing to do what you need to do. She hasn't done that, so. Yeah, Jazz don't bring a bit of dirt. Yeah, and that's why I don't talk about Jazz over here because people, Jazz she not A1 and her parenting either, but she don't sit online all day testing line telling bull crap unless she want to get on their bed, and of course we know how she do. But she will get out here and go do her battles and do whatever she got to do and keep it moving. Like she don't sit online 4, 5, 6 hours just on that bull crap. Like, again, she got things she need to correct too, but not enough for me to want to talk about them. That part. Not even Stella. The decision to be better has to be hers and hers alone. That's why I say you can keep running to Stella. Stella can keep running to you. All y'all doing is putting band-aids on an old wound. That's all y'all doing. Nothing's changing. That's all you doing. That's it. Mm-hmm. I hate that we can't access Nika's psych eval. I know that's right. That's a whole nother topic over there. I can't stand it. But again, she had issues too. She had childhood traumas too that she never dealt with and just kept bringing these babies into the world. So, but yeah. Oh my God, that one. That's why I say she's a notch above Betty Jo. But Betty Jo can get there though. Betty Jo can get to Nika status. You know what I'm saying? She really can. Her kids just, she can get to Nika status. I can see that. What you think, Black and Bougie? I think Liv can get to Nika status. Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely blame. Only thing with I don't know if you're talking about, but with Nika and that CPS, we've had this discussion over here, and I don't know what their reasoning is, and it's piss poor, but I don't see how you can place 8 kids unless you move them out the state, because you will have to split them all up, because no one's taking 8 kids, especially not in Sumter. So I kind of see that dilemma, unfortunately, but who has to suffer? The kids. That's the sad part, because even if they send the family, none of the family is worth a damn. The daddy ain't stepping in, you know what I'm saying? So all the way around is an effed up situation, no matter which way you look at it, right? You split the kids up, that's kind of messed up, because, like the girls and stuff are kind of close and all that. But then, no, it's a messed up situation that the kids got to suffer through, And again, that's my whole thing. I care more about the kids, because someone made some crazy post on made a crazy comment on one of my videos about Liv over there, kind of trying to give kudos to Liv, and she feels sorry for Liv. When y'all gonna feel sorry for the kids? And I'm talking about y'all in the comment box. I'm talking about people that be windmilling for Liv. When are y'all going to feel sorry for the kids? She said something about the trauma that Liv has been through. What about the trauma the kids have been through? Yeah. You think they're the same already? I don't. I think Nika is a notch above. Because that riding around, leaving that little girl at home and all that and not feeding them, no. For me, I think Nika's just a notch above. They, running a race. Got the turtle and the damn rabbit. They just running the race. But yeah, I just think Nika's worse. Mm-hmm. And the baby daddy is worse, because he right there in Sumter and he ain't trying to do shit. So he worse too. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Black and Bougie, but I'm just thinking of where they live, right? In Sumter. It's not a big, it's a little town, And the money, there's not a lot of money flowing around in Sumter. Those are the factors that they think about too, That's the only things I can kind of come up with. Um, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I ain't seen no paperwork. I don't know what the philosophy is. Those are just things I thought about. Um, Splitting them kids up because I know they really don't like to do that. And then the place they're in is so small. And I was just thinking the only way they can possibly, I still don't know who would take 8 kids, is if they were in a bigger city, you know? But I don't know. I just feel sorry for those kids anyway. Yeah, anybody that feels sorry for Betty Joe can't be trusted. Yeah. Up here windmilling for her. No, windmill for those kids. No, I could stop it. Like I say, I'm gonna sit here and give my thoughts on what I feel is wrong with her, but I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying everything happens for a reason. Everybody do what they do for a reason. We all do. It's just a matter of what you do, what you experienced, how you were raised. You probably were raised different or better. You know what I'm saying? But there are some people that were not. There's people out here being raised in hell. Their lives are literally hell every day. And that's how they have to live. Nika's kids is one. Yeah, and them over there, them fatherless kids are pretty much being raised in hell. They are. So again, she's a case study to me, just like you see on this thing right here on this clipboard, case study. So I'm able to look at it from a different angle, but that don't mean that I have to agree with what she's doing. You know what I mean? I'm just able to look at it from different angles. That's all. Yeah. Oh heck yeah. If Liv had the older kids, it'd be worse because they would be over there catching hell and being the babysitters. It definitely would be worse. That's why I'm glad, and that's why I say what I say. Yeah, she need to stay away from the Web3. They don't need to be around her. Because all she want to do is use them like little slaves or little minions. And that'll be 5 kids. She's already damaged them, but they can kind of start healing if she stay away. They can start kind of healing, right? And once they get older, they can make their decisions on what they want to do with her if she stay away. These 3 that's gonna be with her, that's the problem. And they don't have no outlet. They don't have nobody coming to save them. So they gotta wake up and look at that demon every day. I've seen a story where a surgeon adopted one of his patients who was about 7 or 8, and his friends adopted all his siblings. I wish this was more common, right? Yep. Because I don't even see nobody out here trying to adopt no 8 kids. Mm-mm. I saw this family on TikTok, and they wasn't a black family, which not that it necessarily matters, but it came to my mind just thinking about these women over here, and they have 8 kids, but they apparently have a lot of money. But I guess it crossed my mind because I think I've made a comment that you don't really find wealthy people in this day and age that have a lot of kids. But yeah, I saw this family on TikTok because she was showing off their pool. The pool that they had got designed in the back. You would have thought you was at an amusement. You would have thought you was at some big fancy water park. That pool that they had in that backyard. And it's 8 kids. Yep. So, I guess, hey, not saying that, wealthy people, rich people don't have a lot of kids, but yeah. It's just popped in my mind. That really don't mean nothing or nothing, but it just popped in my mind. Oh yeah. And he had documentation, S.C. Johnson. Documentation beats conversation. So it's not just what the judge seen, it's what he saw in the documentation, the evidence that Gerard brought. That's what it was. That's what you got to do. You got to come in there with your documentation. You just can't go in there talking. You got to have proof. The boy was getting surgery alone, and the surgeon decided to step in and be his father. Oh. Heck yeah, see, Jones, that's why we call them group home attendees, cult members, because that's how they act. They have the brains that they'll follow anybody, right? You see them doing wrong, just think about a cult. And that's another thing, like people, saying different things. You got to think about people that join cults. Their brains has to be wired a different kind of way for you to follow somebody and you can see them doing harm. You can see them, actually assaulting women and men and, harming children and impregnating young girls and all the things that happen in some of these cults, and you still following that person. You see, so this is how I think. So when I'm saying about Betty Joe, yeah, yeah. Everybody's not out here joining cults. It's specific type people that's joining cults. She would be getting child support if she had the Web3. She would probably have her own place. Probably not. She's not financially stable. She's not financially literate. But because you don't need to get child support to have your own place. You should be self-sufficient and working and trying to make it happen to get your own place, not relying on child support to get your own place. Yeah. Because the child support just supposed to be in addition to what you already doing. And and that of course help take care of the kids. But that shouldn't be what you're relying on to get your own place. It should be you also trying to provide and get your own place. And stay in your own place. She had her own place and she left it. But But anyway, guys, just to talk, just my thoughts, my opinions, not trying to change anybody else's. I'm always end it like that. Just so some people maybe can think about it in several different ways, because there's more than one way to skin a cat. So just to kind of get people sometime to look at it in another way. Not again, I'm not making excuses for any of these women's behaviors. I'm just pointing out what could possibly be the reason they act the way they do. But they the only ones that can get it resolved, right? No judge can make them get it resolved. None of that. Nika over there, she done went to parenting classes. Look how she acting. She ain't changed a bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a matter of forcing these women. They gotta want to do it. That's with any of us. People can't force you to do something. It's something you gotta want to do. That's it. But again, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hype. If you have some hypes, I would appreciate that. I appreciate you getting in this comment box. Thank you for the super chats, the jewels, gems, all the things. Thank you for getting in this comment box, engaging. Love it, love it. Thank you, thank you. We got a new word, so it was new to me, because apparently some of you already knew. BMW, so we're going to start using that when it comes to Betty Joe. So that's something new. That's funny to me, because again, someone just said that today and I had never heard that before, but apparently that's a word that's been around, so we're going to be using that. All right. But thank you guys. Thank you for joining, and I will get back up with you guys soon. All right. So please stay in peace.